Hi guys, welcome to Tabletop Assault. I'm Rob.
I'm Ross.
I'm David.
And this is our 1500 point Carnage 3-way game. You guys may have seen this 2 or 3 times. It's our custom scenario on there, and it's mental.
The name lives up to it. Carnage it is.
Yeah. So David, do you want to go through the caveats?
We'll go through the Tzaangors first.
Yeah, okay.
I'm bringing Fire Lords. Some people have said it's not been on the channel a lot. You're right, so here we go.
And I'm bringing the Laughing Clowns of the Harlequins. Yes, my favourite army.
And I'll be using Thousand Suns.
So we're using a custom scenario, guys. Very, very simple. We'll go over how the board looks customised when we come to the deployment sections, but very simple. You'll have an objective marker in your deployment zone. Now, at the end of the game, they're worth some victory points. So if you hold your own objective marker at the end of the game, it's worth 1 victory point. If you manage to hold your opponent's, so either in my case, it'll be Ross's or Rob's, that's worth 2 victory points at the end of the game. There's additional caveats to it. You can get First Strike, which is the new chapter approved rule.
Yep.
So if that's killing a unit in battle round 1, you'll get a point. And we also have Slay the Warlord, a point for killing the Warlord. However, yes, it is capped. So say for example, I've got Ross's and Rob's Warlord and I kill both of them, I only get 1 victory point.
Yeah,
we don't want you running away with points.
Wishing away on it.
So with that, guys, that's the game, that's the rules. Let's crack on and show you the forces we're using today.
So it's my 1500 points worth of Harlequins, 2 detachments, Outrider and Battalion, using 9 command points as it is. So my Outrider detachment is masked of the Dreaming Shadow, the Somber Sentinel, with my Warlords, with Warlord trait of Warden of the Dead, with a Power Sword, Shuriken Pistol. Then I've got 3 fast attack, squad of 4 Haywire Bikes with Zephyr Graves, another squad of 4 Haywire Bikes with Zephyr Graves, and a squad of 3 Haywire Bikes with Zephyr Graves. Then on to my Soaring Spite Battalion detachment. So I've got 2 Shadow Seers, both have got Shuriken Pistols and Mist Staves. The one in the green will have Twilight Pathways and Webway Dance. The one with the white head will have Shards of Light and Mirror of Minds. Both have Smite as well. Then for my troops, directly behind, I have a squad of 5 with Harlequin's Kiss. 4 have Fusion Pistols, the 5th has a Shuriken Pistol. Then I've got 5 with Harlequin Blades, 4 with Fusion Pistols, 1 with a Shuriken Pistol. And then a squad of 5 Caresses with 4 Fusion Pistols and 1 Shuriken Pistol. Then I've got 3 dedicated transports of Star Weavers with double Shuriken Cannons. So that in total, I said that's 9 command points. Let's go on to the other guys.
1500 points of Thousand Suns. I'll be in a battalion detachment, so that's going to give me 8 command points to play with in this game. For my HQs, I have Araman on a Disc of Tzeentch. He's my Warlord for Otherworldly Prescience, and his power is going to be Death Hex, Prescience, and Warp Time. I've also got Demon Prince Wings. He's got the Sorcerer Arcana Dark Matter Crystal, Dark Reticus powers, Gaze of Fate, Diabolic Strength, and Smite. Armed with Malefic Talons, 2 sets of them. For my troops, I have 1 unit of 10 Rubic Marines. Spy and Champion does Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch. It's got an Inferno Bolt Pistol and 4 Stave. Well, I do have 9 Rubic Marines, 5 of them with Inferno Bolt Guns, 1 with Soul Reaper Cannon, and 3 with Warp Flamers. Trying out mixing up Warp Flamers in the actual unit next to Inferno Bolt Guns rather than having 1 unit specialised completely. I've got another unit geared exactly the same, Rubic Marines 10 of, Spy and Champion with Discipline of Change, but Weavers of Fate, Inferno Bolt Pistol, 4 Stave, 9 Rubic Marines, all 5 of them Inferno Bolt Guns, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, 1 and 3 Warp Flamers. I then also have 20 Tzaangors, a Twist Bray with Auto Pistol and Chainsword, and another 19 Tzaangors with Auto Pistols and Chainswords. For my elites, I have Scarab Cult Terminators, 1 unit of 5. Scarab Cult Sorcerer has Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch, with Infernal Combi Bolter and 4 Stave. I've then got 4 Scarab Cult Terminators, 3 of Infernal Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon, and 1 has a Hellfire Missile Pack as well. Got another unit of Scarab Cult Terminators, but this one has Discipline of Change, Weaver Fates, Scarab Cult Sorcerers, Infernal Combi Bolter and 4 Stave, then 4 Terminators with Infernal Combi Bolter, 3 of them, Power Sword ×4, Sword Reaper Cannon, and a Hellfire Missile Pack. And finally, for my heavy support, I've got a Forge Fiend, 2 Hades Autocannons, and Demon Jaws. And that's my 1500 points of 1000 Suns.
Here we have my 1500 points of Fire Lords, and they'll be using I think it's a Vanguard detachment with the 3 elite choices, and they will be having, we're going to use Imperial Fist chapter tactics, as they're pretty much close to Imperial Fists when they're in the lore. So leading it will be a Captain in Terminator armour with a Thunder Hammer and Shield Eternal Relic, and his Warlord trait will be Firestorm. I believe it's the one where wind rolls of a 6 within 6 inches of him are +1 additional AP. Moving on to the elites themselves though, we have a Terminator squad, 5-man squad, with 4 Stormbolters, a Heavy Flamer, 2 Chain Fists, 2 Power Swords, and a Power Fist. We then have a unit of Centurion Assault Squads. There are 2 squads, one a 3-man here, one 3-man here. The first 3-man and back 3-man are kitted out exactly the same. 2 Flamers on each model, so there's 6 Flamers in each unit. 3 Hurricane Bolters in each unit, and Siege Drills in each unit. Moving on to fast attack, we then have a unit of 10 Assault Marines, all with their jump packs. We have 2 Flamers, I think we've got 7 Bolt Pistols, we've got Frag and Crack Grenades, all have Chain Swords with the exception of the 2 Flamers, and the Sergeant has a Combat Shield and Thunder Hammer. And in the back we have a 6-man Centurion Devastator squad. They have 6 Centurion Missile Launchers, and we have 6 Grav Cannon Grav Amps. That's my Fire Lords. Let's crack on. So this is the board we're playing on today. We've put a ton of terrain down for you guys. A lot of the new stuff that Rob's put together. So as a custom scenario, we're splitting this board into 4 equal quadrants. Pretty much we can deploy all the way up to the sort of halfway lines across. So in this quarter down here we have the Fire Lords, and that's my objective there. Up here we have the Harlequins and their objective up there. We have an empty quadrant over here, and Ross has chosen to deploy his army in this quadrant, and his objective is down there. So we're going to deploy, remember for these sort of carnage scenarios you can end up with units about 2 inches away from each other. It's going to be mental. Let's crack on with deployment.
So with my deployment, I've got a Star Weaver with a squad of 5 troop with blades next door to my objective, and there's one directly below with kisses and a Shadow Seer. I've then got a squad of 3 and a squad of bikes, and then behind that a squad of 4 bikes with my warlords stuck straight in the middle. The last Star Weaver with the squad with caresses and another Shadow Seer. And I've got a squad of 4 Skyweave bikes in Deep Strike, which brings me down to 8 command points.
Okay.
Straight and simple.
So for Fire Lords, I have up top here 6 Centurion Devastators with their Grav and missiles.
Filth.
Well, we'll see.
Filth.
With my objective here. And then in the middle I have my 2 squad of Centurion Assault Centurion, with their Flamers, Siege Drills and Hurricanes, and then in the middle there you can see my Captain, my Terminator Captain. I also have my Assault Marines and Terminators in Teleportarium. So Ross, talk me through this.
So for the 1000 Suns, I've just basically gone forward. If I don't go forward, then I'm going to be foot sogging, that's not good. Tzaangors up front, which is a bit precarious because I know Dave's got Flamers for days, but if I can get there then I can do some damage. 2 units of Rubrics behind them, along with Araman and the Demon Prince. And then I've got Forge Fiends way in the back, sitting on my objective. I've also got the 2 Scarab Cult in Deep Strike, or Teleportarium, just to give me some late game damage, which should hopefully help.
Probably worth describing at this point, so in case you're wondering, in case you're new to our multiplayer games, very close deployment between all these units. That's just how it works. In Carnage, purely your deployment zones, there's no sort of no man's land zones as such. It's pretty much deploy right up against each other. The game's designed for it to be, as it says, Carnage. So we do a house rule here as well. The player who happens to be sandwiched in between 2 armies, which is myself in this case, you will get +1 to your dice roll to see if you go first. And then we'll keep you going through all the battle rounds, determining who goes in what order. So we're going to start off now and actually see who goes first in battle round 1. So Rob, do you want to do the honours and roll for yourself?
So this is a straight roll of 5.
Ross,
Traditionally I usually win this, so
3.
Okay.
So I'll get +1 to this dice roll. That's cocked, but I think I've seen a 6 there as well. We'll try again. No. 1, so I won't get it. It will be Rob to go first. There's no seize initiative, guys, in multiplayer. And we'll have to roll off again to see who gets the next section in battle, turn 2, sorry, for battle round 1. So let's crack on with Harlequins.
So miraculously, I've got turn 1. As it is, there's a lot of devastation from David's side, camping out up there, but also the horde of 1,000 Suns. So I need to take target priority very seriously on this one. Let's see what I can do in my movement. Okay, so all I've done is I've moved my 2 bike squads up, so ready for that mortar thing down there.
Yeah, thought so.
Bye. Hopefully. I've shifted Starweaver up onto the platform as well. The Shadow Seer, guys, is still inside the boat, but I'm just representing it there so everybody knows who's actually inside it. My Warlord is up top as well. He's actually advanced up there.
Cool.
And Harlequins ignore terrain, so it makes it even easier. I've got one of the boats here who's just come around for fusion pistol fun. The Shadow Seer has actually come out and is round the side, ready to do some psychics hopefully. And I've just camped out on my objective. I've made sure there's a 9-inch bubble around there so nobody can deep strike behind.
Smart move.
So other than that, it will be onto my psychics. So going on to my Shadow Seer, he's going to do Shards of Light, which is basically a smite, but then gives you a -1 leadership. So onto these guys, so cast on a 7. That's a cast, so it's D3 mortal wounds for 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do mini game of Mirror of Minds. So that's cast on a 7 as well, onto the same squad. So that's cast.
Okay.
So basically, roll a dice.
I'll double check the leadership. I think they're 8.
No, you don't roll on leadership. It's literally a dice off.
Oh, so it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah, so it is.
So I got a 1.
Game's over.
Game's over. But done 2 wounds onto the destroyer.
Yeah.
So going with this boat with the contents, I'm going to do the 4 fusion pistols and the shuriken pistol itself into this squad here, and then the boat, 2 shuriken cannons into the Tzaangors.
Okay. Do you want to do the fusion first, Rob?
I'm going to do the shuriken pistol first, so I'm going to take the last wound off. So hitting on 3s, it doesn't.
Okay.
That's a cracking way to start this game. So 4 pistols, fusion pistols.
Ugh.
So 2 hits, winning on 3s.
3s, yep, some toughness 5.
2 -4.
So -4. I'm technically in cover just now, so I'm at a 1+ save. So that'll bring me to 5 up saves.
Yep.
5 up saves. I failed 1, so regardless of the damage, that'll just kill that Centurion, guys.
Cool.
Follow.
And the 2 shuriken cannons into Tzaangors. So hit on 3s. Strength 6.
Toughness 4.
So 3s. That's 5 up saves.
Oh no!
Okay, 5 up pinball save. For 2 of them going through.
No, 3 have gone through.
3 gone
No,
through.
sorry, well, I mean, it's 2 saved, 3 failed.
Shadow Seer is going to use his hallucinogen grenade launcher onto the Centurions. So hitting on 2s. Cost dice. Oh god. Yep, hits. Now what's your leadership?
I'll go and check. So leadership is 8, Rob.
So with Shards of Light that'll cause some damage on you. So you're down for leadership 7. So 7 or more, and you take D3 mortal wounds.
Nope.
Not this time. So the 2 shuriken cannons, it's 24-inch range on them, going on to the Devastators. May not cause a wound, but it's the only thing in range.
Go for it, bud.
And try and cause morale. So hit on 3s. It's 5 hits. 3s to wounds.
Sure it is, buddy.
Come on, give me some 6s. So 1 at -3. So 2 ups basically in the minus.
Yeah, and -3 will be a 4 up. So just do the 4 up first. Nope. And the 2 ups. Just. So he's alive with 1 wound.
So Starweaver's going to do 2 shuriken cannons into the Tzaangors, and the Shadow sits inside. He's going to do his grenade launcher at these guys as well.
Okay. Shuriken cannons first.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Winning on 3s. So 3 fire pin, but says there Ross.
Okay, 5 up in ball. 2 make it, but 1 is killed.
Cool. And the grenade launcher, so hitting on 2s. He hits leadership.
I believe it's 7.
Let's see what I've got. 7 or more. Yep, 7. So that's D3 mortal wounds onto the squad as well. And another 3, so that's 4 dead. So we're going with the Harlequin squad of 4 Skyweavers. Haywire Fest onto
Forge Fiend.
So D6 shots each. So that's 6,
15.
12, 15. So 4,
And so 9 point on that one to get
12, 13, 14, 15.
I would probably, because you might have to use the other bite unit to kill him.
Yeah, screw it. I'm going down to 7.
7 command points, and you can
18.
and you can refund that command point.
No, I can't. That's,
Oh, you didn't take that.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't.
So 18 shots.
18 shots. 4, 8, 12, 16. So that's quite scary. That's 18 dice sat there.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, it's looking interesting.
Right, strength of 4, toughness.
Toughness 7.
So 5s to wounds, and 4s upwards are
Mortal.
mortal. Oh dear.
Do your 6 up do more mortal wounds?
They do D3 mortal. So at the moment, so that's 1 mortal. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 mortal, and 3 -1 saves.
So you need to. This is clutch.
So I've only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
4 up save time.
if I don't get 2 4-ups, I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm out of win left.
You lucky man. So slightly annoyed with that. So I'm going to do make sure it is dead. So I'm going to do 2 bikes from that squad of 3 into the Forge Fiend,
Yep.
and 1 bike into the Tzaangors.
You want that first strike?
Oh, I do indeed. So 2 on the Forge Fiend. Let's go. So 6 shots. 4, 6. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
I only need a 4+.
Yeah, 4+, I'm done.
5 to win normally. You've got him.
Yeah.
Does
so
he explode, Ross?
Nothing's in range.
But he doesn't. And now you've got another bike into the Tzaangors for D6 shots.
D6 shots for 5.
Bike's doing quite well.
Oh yeah. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And
And
wounding on what's toughness?
What's your strength?
It's 4.
4's to win.
4 plus win. So that's
One
one
wound.
invuln save, mate.
5 up.
No,
Nope.
1 more dead. So end of my shooting phase. Ross has got morale on the Tzaangors. Davey doesn't have to take morale on his Centurions because he's lost 1. I put shards lot, which is additional -1 to his leadership, but his leadership 8 anyway, so 6 will be maximum you can get.
So you're not declaring any charges or anything?
I'm not doing any charges.
Could, but
No, I'm not that
advise against.
silly.
So yeah, just the Tzaangors. I've lost 8. Their leadership 7, so it's going to be D6 plus 1 lost. So that's going to be a total of another 3 Tzaangors leaving.
So end of my turn 1. Yeah, not too bad. Ross ain't happy about his Forge Fiend going, but with 10 mortal wounds from 4 bikes, I like that a lot. So I've got 1 victory point for first strike. I'm down to 7 command points as it is. I think that the other lads are still on 4 command points, is that right?
Yeah, I've not spent any.
So you're on how many, Ross?
I'm on 8.
8 and I'm on 4.
Cool. So end of that, let's see what the lads do against my poor Harlequins.
Alright, it's moving into turn 2, or the second part, sorry, of battle round 1. And me and Ross now have to roll off. No bonuses to our rolls here.
No.
Oh.
1.
Show me a 1, David.
No. So did that dice just jump over your dice?
It did.
Yeah.
So it will be Fire Lord taking the second part of turn 1. Right, Fire Lord's part of this turn. I don't really know what to do. I'm actually confused. I'll also show you the board here. I'm just kind of caught in the middle, so I can't really get away from either opponent, which means I need to probably fight both if I'm actually going to make myself some breathing space. I'm terrified of Rob's bikes. Let's not kid ourselves,
Leave them alone,
guys.
they're not that bad.
No, they are.
They're not.
They are.
Sure.
I just don't know what I'm going to do, so I'll do my movement, guys. We'll see what it looks like. Fire Lords haven't really done much movement. Centurions have just moved one guy over to get more line of sight, and I've kind of done these assault centurions here with my my captain. That's it. I don't really know what to do. I'm terrified. So let's move on to some shooting. Into the shooting phase. Now my centurions here are going to declare their two shot. Well, they're splitting their shots. Sorry, because they've got more than one gun. So all the grav cannon grav amps are going to go into the Glamour of Tzaangors Rubik Marines down here.
Yep.
And all the Centurion missile launchers are going to go into this Star Weaver.
And on that one, I'm going to drop lightning fast reflexes, drop down to 5 command points. Sorry.
5 command points.
Yep.
And is it -2 then in total?
It is indeed.
Great. Well, we'll start with the grav over here onto the Rubiks, Ross, if that's
Yep.
alright. So I've got 20 shots. I'm within 6 inches of my captain, so I'll reroll hits of 1. Hitting on 3s because I ignore the penalty for moving and shooting. Take away the 2s. That's a fairly decent roll. Could you help me here, Ross?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, man. Okay, so I think we've got 17 hits then.
Okay.
Now I'm strength 5.
So you're going to be 3s to wind?
3s to wind. Now any wind roll of a 6 due to my warlord trait is actually AP 4 rather than AP minus. I don't think it's make a difference though because you're
that's
involved.
just going to bring me to 5 up involved.
Yeah, so here we go. Whoa.
Oh. Do you want to reroll it?
Yeah, reroll that dice. So take away the 2s and 1s. The AP -4 is not going to make a difference, guys.
Yeah.
But because your armor save is 3+, this is D3 damage.
Yeah, which means I don't get my advantage of my my Obidus.
So it's 5 up invul.
5 up involved.
Looking really good.
Yeah, so 4 are saved, but that will be 5 Rubriks slain.
And then the Centurion missile launchers into the Star Weaver. So it'll be 5 D3 shots each. Looking for something quite. Oh! So we've got 9, 10, 11, 12.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's
Thank you.
Scary again. I've got so many in my
So 12 shots. Now I'll be hitting on 5s now because you're -2 with your hollow field.
It's a it's the Mirage field from the boat and like fast reflexes.
But so I'll be hitting on 5s, but I will get to reroll 1s due to my captain. I got 1-1, but you know what? I actually got quite a few hits there.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, so these all failed, so I reroll this hit.
Yep,
and it's a 5, so you know what? 50% hit there, that's not bad. I'm strength 8, so it'll be 3s to wind, I believe.
You are indeed.
It's a fairly good wind roll, so it'll be straight to your 4 up invul save. You get 5 of them to make.
Alright, 4 ups. So that's 3 gone 3.
3?
3.
Okay, so I believe these are D3 damage apiece. You get 6 wins, I believe.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gone.
So does it explode?
No.
No, so that's first strike for the Centurions and the boat is gone. So Rob's disembarked his guys. Let's see if any of them are slain.
Yeah, please don't. Nope, they're all fine.
They're all good. This Centurion squad here is going to shoot everything it has into these fusion pistol Harlequins. Now, strangely enough, the 4 flamers from these 2 are in range. His flamers are not in range, but all the Hurricane bolters are in rapid fire range, and I'm not close enough to target the Shadow Seer yet. So we'll go with the flamers first. So it's 4 D6 automatic hits. Not looking great, but I'm going to be happy with that. So that's 8, 9 automatic hits.
7, 8, 9.
8, 9, thank you. Wounding on 4s because of your...
Yeah, I've got safe from harm from Shadow Seer, so any infantry unit within 6 inches, it's a -1 to wound.
Okay, so 4s to wind. It's looking very good. So that's 5 so far. 4 up invuls.
So that's 3 drops.
And let's get the Hurricane bolters ready. 36 rapid firing Hurricane bolter shots into these 2 troop. So hitting on 3s and reroll all hits of 1 because of my captain.
Right, so let's take 2s out.
We'll be back in a second. So I've got 27 hits after rerolls and I'm wounding on 3s normally, but because of your ability I'm wounding on 4s. It's looking bad for these Harlequins. That was a fail. Yeah.
So that's quite a lot.
No point in counting it. I don't think they're going to survive this.
If I do, it'll be a miracle.
Okay, 4 up invuls. You're just taking the first batch.
They're
dead. So they're gone. And my last unit to shoot are these Centurions. So we're going to split their fire. All 6 flamers are able to shoot these Tzaangors. And all the Hurricane bolters are not in rapid fire range, but they're actually going to shoot up here at those bikes, the 4-man squad, Rob. So we'll do the flamers first. So 6 D6 automatic hits. That's a lot.
10, 16, that's 22.
Let's get the dice ready. 22 hits, wounding on 4s. Right, Ross, there you go, there's a ton of wounds.
Oh, that's more than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There we go, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be 5 up pinball time?
It is indeed, yeah.
Yeah. 5 up pinball time. That's more than anticipated. It's slightly
bad.
better. It's still not good. 3, 6, 9. I believe that's wipe.
10 wounds?
10 wounds. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, dead.
Tzaangors are gone. Centurions here are now going to do the Hurricane bolters into those 4-man bikes. So -1 to hit will bring me to 4s, but I do get to reroll hits of 1 due to my captain. Thank you, captain.
Captain or captain?
It's not a bad hit roll actually. It's not the best, not the worst. So these are rerolls. Take those to a side. So we got a few hits here.
4s to wound.
4s to wound. Yeah, sure. 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 5 dice. 4 up in them.
Nailing it.
So taking 2 wounds. 1 wound.
Just 1 wound. 1 charge to make, well 2 actually. These Centurions and Captain will be declaring charges this phase into your Shadow Seer. So we'll start with the Centurions. Overwatch time, Rob?
Yep, so Besieged grenade launcher, hit on 6s, far from it.
So it's a 7-inch charge I need for these Centurions to get in. They're in, but I need a 10-inch charge for the Captain at the far back there to get in. I don't know if I actually need the Captain to go in. I'm going to declare him anyway. No, he fails and I'm not going to command point it. So yeah. Centurions are going to strike with their siege drills into the Shadow Seer. So we'll be hitting on 3s, reroll 1s for the Captain. But your safe from harm rule will be wounds -1. So I'll actually wound you on 3s rather than 2s. So these drills, let's see if they can drill a hole in a Shadow Seer. So 7 attacks. Reroll these ones. Actually not great, Rob.
So right.
4 attacks, 3s to wound now. Yeah, not good. I think you're going to live. So 2 go through.
2, 4 up.
Yeah. You take 3 damage per failed wound, so you're not going to die.
No, I'm going to leave it as that. Shadow's here is going to attack back. He's only got his misstave, so it's 3 attacks hitting on 2s. And it's strength 5.
4s to wound then.
4s to wound. So that's 3 wounds, and that is -1. That's D3 damage each.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. So that's 3 up saves to make.
I'll be fine, David.
Be fine.
No, wait a minute, I'm going to use a command point for sure. So we're going to reroll one of these. Oh!
Go on. Right, so first one takes a wound, and second one takes another wound. I'm going to use a command point on there, so down to 4.
No Centurions die, but one's down to 1 wound. It's not over yet. We're at the end of the fight phase and I'm going to use Honour of the Chapter. That's all my command points wasted. I don't really care. I just want him dead. So
He's not that bad. Come on.
So we'll attack again. 7 attacks with the siege drills. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. That's better already than it was last time. So we get 5 hits and we are going to be 3s to wounds due to your safety rule.
Safe.
That's more like it. That's 5 wounds. So I need you to make 1 failed 4 up. Just 1 failed 4 up.
Come on.
He's toast.
He's spanked.
Morale phase, yeah, I've got some to go with my rubrics here. Lost 5, so on a 4 or more I lose more.
Oh! Command point it.
Yeah, I'm
command point it.
now. Oh!
Still 2.
lose 2. Great.
Right, that was actually a really good turn for Fire Lords. We cleared our backline, which was very important for me to achieve.
Leave me alone.
Well, you tried to mortal wound the back of my Centurions, wasn't having it. So we got our first strike because we killed the Starweaver. We killed the troop and the Shadow Seer, and we killed the Tzaangors and halved a unit of rubrics. Yeah, it scores 1 to Rob, 1 to me, 0 to Ross at the moment. Command point recap, Rob is on 4,
Yep.
I'm on 0, and Ross still has 7. But that will automatically mean the final part of turn 1 will go to 1000 Suns. Let's see what they do next.
Thousand Suns, turn 1. Let's be honest here, I'm not doing well. Losing the Tzaangors loses me a bit of combat and deniability on sort of things I could charge at. Losing half the rubrics in terms of 1 unit, actually I lost more than that. I killed the Spang Sorcerer and the Soul Reaper Cannon. I'm going for the Flamers because I think auto hits are the best thing to deal with Harlequins. I've got a real fun choice now to make. You know what, I could concentrate on one of the guys and really damage them, or I'll go for broke and have some fun, because I've already lost my point in the back of the field. I'm going for fun, hurt them both, damage myself a bunch, let's go do this. Finished up the Thousand Sun movement, so I advanced these rubrics with Warp Flamers over here, tried to get as close as I could to these bikes, not as far as I'd like, but close enough. I can still fire when I move because they're assault weapons. These rubrics going for some fun against other bikes. Araman thought, yeah, why not join them, see what we can do. I had my Doom Prince, let's go and have some fun. It may be suicide, but you know what will be? Fun. With that, let's do some Psychic. On to my Psychic phase. So, no one can stop me. All the Psychers are either in transports or they didn't take any. A very rare occurrence for me. So we're going to start with my Doom Prince of Tzaangors. He's going to activate Gaze of Fate, which is 6 to cast. Which he gets, that's a 9, so that'll give me 1 reroll at some point in my turn. Gonna next go with Diabolic Strength on him to make him better. I fail it by 1. I really need that extra attack and the extra strength to get through. Do I need the extra strength? Lose the extra attack.
It's the strength you don't need, it's the attack you need.
Yeah, because each one that goes through is fine. Why not? I've got an extra reroll for fun. Got it, so that'll at least give him Diabolic Strength.
Fate reroll you use?
Yeah, we'll use that. Weave our fates on the Rubric Marines themselves from their Spang Sorcerer. So I'm going to need a 6 to cast. This will give him +1 to the Runbow. Nope, but I'm okay with that. Armour next is going to cast Prescience on the large blob of Rubric Marines beside him. Gonna need a 7 to cast, but he does add +1 to dice roll. So he gets it, they have Prescience. Gonna activate Death Hex next, and it's going to be at that unit up there of the bikes, just to remove their invul save. Gonna need 8 to get this, but I do get +1. Oh!
Command point it.
Yeah, I need a 6 to get it though.
No you don't, because you get +1. Remember, so
yeah.
5+.
Oh, let's do this. Command point time. No. So they're going to get their invul, which is a shame. And then I'm going to warp time from Araman as well onto these flamers in the back, because like one of them's not in range, and why not? So going to need a 5 to cast this because he gets +1. Oh my god, Araman! I remembered why I'm not allowed to do psychic phases. Yeah. That was the reason why. Gonna start my shooting phase with these 3 rubrics here. Gonna use the 2 warp flamers because they're in range onto these bikes here. So 2 dice, 2d6 automatic hits for 1, of course, and 3, giving me a total of 4 automatic hits.
Want a command point?
Nope, because clearly even my rerolls are not helping me. And we're gonna be forced to win you. For that was awesome. Where was that? And when I was rolling, how many hits I get? Cool. 3 wins. 3 4-ups.
3 4-ups. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh!
Tank it, tank it, tank it.
So the big squad of Rubric Marines are going to go next. Now I'm going to just lay everything into the bikes on top.
Bear in mind, guys, the counter's not there, but one of those bikes is down a wind, remember?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, alright, yeah, it's over there. Cool, there you go.
And I'm going to drop lightning fast reflexes on him. So that brings me down to 2 command points, and it's now -2 to hit him.
Okay, okay. I'm also going to activate Veterans of the Long War with myself. That will also give me +1 to my wound.
Is this just like a stratagem trade-off war here?
Yeah, so that'll help me cause some wounds as well.
Okay.
Fine.
So Ross, I think you're down to about 6 command points now.
Yeah.
Rob, you're down to about 2.
2. Yep.
Cool. So with that, let's do the flamers first. So 3d6 automatic hits. be better than last time.
It is, it's 12 hits.
12 hits, let's get some dice. So 12 hits, gonna need 3s to wound due to veterans of the Long War. Oh, come on!
6 on that side there.
So that brought me 1 extra wound, but yeah. Lots of fails. So that'll be 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Okay, so that's 1 drop, 1 down to 2 wounds. Then I automatically use my mask ability for Dreaming Sorrow. So as my warlord is within 6 inches of that squad, on a 3-up I shoot back. Oh look, I shoot back there, Ross. So that's D6 shots, and I'm going to fire it into the rubric remains.
Okay.
So 6 shots.
Okay.
6. Hitting on 3s.
For 4 hits.
4 hits. 4s to wounds. That's 1.
1 wound.
At -1.
-1, but I'm +1 because you only cause 1 damage.
1 damage.
Yep, so it's going to be 3-up save. Come on!
Drop 1.
Yeah, take a flamer. So Reaper Cannon time. So I believe I'm gonna be
Hit on 5s.
4s because I got presence.
Yep, down to 4s.
So it's gonna be 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Okay. Darn your lightning reflexes. Gonna be 3s to wound you. I'm strength 5. Okay, 1 wound minus. It was actually 2s to wound you because I got +1.
Takes 1 wound.
So that bikes down to 1 wound.
Yep.
And rapid firing bolt guns.
Yep, and 1 infernal ball pistol from the champion.
So hitting on
4s.
4s.
4s reroll 1s.
It's about 11 shots.
That was great. 2 rerolls. Thanks, Harman. And it's going to be 3s to wound you due to bits. Oh,
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. So
6 wounds.
6 wounds. If only I had Death X.
Boom!
Oh my word!
Nailed it.
So I'm going to declare charge Armin into your bikes, the one in lower level. Do you want to Overwatch?
Of course. So haywire. So it's 9.
9 shots.
3. Again, scary. I haven't taken off dice in my hand. So hit on 6s for
None.
nothing.
Okay. That was a little less terrifying. And I'm in. Cool.
Do you want to charge the rubrics?
I really don't want to because if I fail killing them, you'll shoot me and I will shoot, but you'll probably draw back anyway. Yeah.
What do you mean you
me.
failed? If you can't shoot these items, just charge them.
Yes, I know, but what I mean is that basically if they get stuck in combat, I'm going to be doing nothing this game with rubrics. But I'll charge in because I think you'll drop back. And either way, that's going to be
enough.
And then super dangerous charge, but someone's got to deal with these Centurions. If I do, it's going to cause them a lot of problems. Got to charge Centurions to Doom Prince David. Go for it. I hope I don't regret this.
So I've got 20 grav cannon grav amps and 5 D3 Centurion missile launchers, re-rolling hits of 1 due to the captain. So I'll go with the grav first, 20 shots. It's looking bad.
I've already regretted this actually, it's looking amazing, David. 4 hits so far, you get re-roll 1s.
Yep.
I'm already regretting.
Mind if I just move these to one side, guys? Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, so 5 so far.
Now,
there'll be 5s to wound.
Yep.
But there'll be D3 damage apiece because your armours.
Yep.
5s to wound. Sure.
Oh no!
It'll bring you straight to your 4-up Ephro form demon save.
Yep.
Of which you failed 2.
Of which I failed 2. What else have you got in there?
With another 5 D3 missiles to come.
5
They're
D3
probably
missiles.
more dangerous.
Yeah, so I think I'll save that for now. So do your 2 D3.
D3 damage. You've lost 4 wounds so far. I think you're down to 4.
Yep, down to 4.
5 D3 shots with the Centurion missile launchers.
Oh my word!
So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me get some dice. And then the 13 missile shots hitting on 6s, reroll 1s. It's looking terrible.
Yep, that's exactly what I needed.
That was good for you there. 4 rerolls though. For 1 hit. It's not enough to kill you, but it'll be 3s to wound. That's cocked. It's a wound. 4-up Ephro form.
4-up Ephro form. I'll take it.
D3 damage. You lose another 2 wounds, so you're down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
And your charge, just don't roll like a 3 or less.
Yeah,
that's plenty.
There we go.
So he is in.
Going to start by activating Araman, who's going to use his black staff on these bikes. So it's going to be 4 attacks from him, and I also get his blades from his disc as well. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay, okay. Winning you on 3s, as I am strength 6. For all wins.
4 pin one. So that's 1 taking 3 damage here.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 bite dice.
Right, no, I'm going to use me my mask, so I'm 4 up. Nope, I don't attack back, so I lose 1 bike.
Okay,
Get your blade.
I'll quickly do a blade, 2 up to it. 4's to win, because I'm strength 4. Okay, okay.
Fine.
Rubrics on this side to activate next. Going to start with Sorcerer, because he's got multiple damage. Going to be 2 attacks, hitting on 2s because they are prescienced, and reroll 1s because of Araman. Reroll 1s because Araman. Whoa, and that'll be a hit.
Okay.
Gonna need 3s to injure. For 2 wounds.
Both fine.
Stop making. Your 4-up invos are ruining my day. 8 attacks from the rubrics. Gonna hit on 2s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1s. Okay.
These ones are going to hurt me now.
We'll see. 4s to wounds. Okay, okay.
5 saves.
Yep. Now you're going to fail all of them. That's not all of them.
I'm down to
Failed
1.
2.
Next up is going to be my Demon Prince, who is going to activate Veterans of Long War. So add +1 to my wound rolls. So I'm going to get 8 attacks. It's going to be 4 usually, 3 for the Malefic Talons, and +1 for the Diabolic Strength. So 8 attacks, hit on 2s, reroll 1s, and 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. Okay, okay, reroll the 1. Still misses, but I will get an extra dice. And that'll be 2 Death to False Emperors, which both hit. So that's going to be, I think,
10 attacks?
10
No,
attack.
9 attacks.
9 attacks.
Because 1 was failed, wasn't it?
Yep, I am currently strength 7, 8, 9, so it's 3s to wins, but +1 to vets. So that's going to be 2s to wins. Are you serious? There's 3 1s.
Still a lot of damage though, mate.
Yeah, -2.
-2, so it'll bring me to a 4-up save because they're 2 up armour. So I need 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece.
Right, so first one, because one guy's already wounded, he's fine. He's fine.
Guys, stop making saves.
So he will die,
Yep.
but he will soak up the damage.
Yep.
And then because there's 3 wounds and it's 2 damage, you can throw 2 at a time now, if you get me. So he will die, and the last one will just go down to a wound. So 2 Centurions die, and 1 goes down to a
Wait,
wound.
make save that one?
Oh shit. Sorry, here we go. No, so he's down to 1 wound. So Centurions have piled in, they're going to attack back. 5, for 7 attacks in total, because of the Sergeant. So hitting on 3s, reroll 1s due to the Captain being nearby. Reroll that 1, if I can pick it up, that is. Okay, so 2 fails. So we've got 5 hits, strength 5 against toughness 6, so winding on 5s. Take a Windross.
Well, no, take an armour save.
Take an armour save.
My attack's back. I'm going to do both bikes into Araman.
We should have mentioned, obviously multiplayer, it's the player's turn that gets to decide the order of who attacks next. Ross chose me,
Yep.
and now he's chose Rob, so just so you know, guys.
Yep, so I'm hitting on 3s.
It's against Araman, yeah.
Yep, that was shocking.
2 hits.
Yep, strength 4.
Going to be forced wound. 1
1
wounds.
-2.
-2. I did take the Warlord trait, so he's going to be 3 up invul save.
Yep,
Should be
he's
fine.
fine.
That's the end of Thousand Suns turn 1 and the end of battle round 1. So I'll just recap it all. Firstly, for Thousand Suns, not great. I did suffer a lot of damage on the Demon Prince, but did shut down the Centurions and cause a lot of damage on them as well. Did a wee bit to the Harleys, but my goodness, that 4-up invo caused me a horrendous amount of problems. I have no qualms that that Demon Prince is dead. David is not happy with him, so he's going to go. But you know, we have caused quite a bit of carnage in everyone. Now it is also going to be a lot of drops coming this time, so it's really going to be dependent on who's going to go next. With that, we've all got to roll off. Highest person does get to go first in battle round 2.
Ross, what's the scores first?
Oh, the scores, I am on 0, everyone else on 1. I failed to get first strike, which is not ideal.
Command points?
Command points, David, you're on 0.
0.
You're on
2.
2. I'm on 5.
Cool.
Here we go.
Ross, what'd you roll? 4.
I really need to go after Rob.
2. 4. So me and
Okay.
Ross will roll again. Ross,
Yep.
do you want to kindly just roll for me there, please?
I will.
2, 1. So it will actually be 1,000 Suns to take the start of battle round 2.
I didn't want that. So I have chosen to go first. Now it does mean I'm going to really sacrifice the sort of shots from the rubrics and everything. If by some ways I can deal with those bikes with Psychic, all the better, but I haven't really geared my Psychic to do that. It does mean my deep strikes come in, so I can maybe do some damage there, and I will essentially get a second round of beating on those Centurions to try and bring them down. So it's really where my Scarab Cull are going to go, because they are going to hopefully be quite heavy hitters. Do I go for points, or do I go for kills? I don't know, let's find out. Finish up the movement phase for 1,000 Suns. So Doom Prince is still here, which of course. We then have Rubric still in combat and Airmen, they'll stay there. I'm not confident I'll kill them, but at least cause some damage. Flamers on this side are going to continue their flame spam against these guys. Hopefully I'll get a Death Hex, that'd be handy. And then I have dropped my Scarab Cull, all of them, down on this side. Reason being is that I need to claim this objective. If I claim that, that will give me a chance to maybe get a win if neither of the other guys take an objective, possibly a draw if I get mine back. So there's a little bit of opportunity, but I need to clear Rob. With that, let's go into the Psychic phase. And just to declare spells between each other, one left is going to be Glamour, one right is going to be Weaver. Doom Prince is going to start this Psychic phase, going to start by doing Diabolic Strength on himself. Yep, so 8, we do get it, so he's got Diabolic Strength. And then I'm going to attempt a Smite with him to try and remove that last Centurion.
Go for it.
5, so we just get it, no one can stop me. So D3 more wounds, I really just want to get a 1 here, but I'll take as many as I can. 2.
So he dies and 1 takes a wound.
Next up we're going to do Weaver of Fates from this Rubric Marine unit. They're going to cast it on this Rubric Marine unit here. Just those 3 flamers are actually very, very valuable. So I'm going to need a 6 to cast, of which I do.
So those Weaver of Fates, nice invul buff there.
Yep. And Armin's going to start casting next. So he's going to cast Death Hex onto these Skyweavers.
Skyweavers.
Yep, so we're going to need an 8 to cast. Really need it this time. I don't get it. Going to use command point. Try and get that up. And we get it. So they have got Death Hex on that unit there.
Down to 4 command points. We'll get it.
Prescience onto the rubrics from Araman. He does actually get +1 to his test, which I would have still failed the Death Hex there, so but it's fine. So gonna need a 6, of which I make it.
So prescience off. Do you want to just quickly smite next?
Yeah, we'll quickly smite and it's gonna be on them.
No penalties because you're 1,000 Suns.
I actually get it because I do get +1.
Yep.
D3 mortal wounds. 4-1.
Yep, kills him, and then I use my mask ability. Yep, they're going to hit back as they're in combat against Araman, actually.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. It's 2 hit. 4s.
Yep.
1. So
3 up invul.
Nope.
Nope.
So it's 2 damage.
2 damage on Araman. But that's one of the bikes gone.
So I'm only really going to do 1 spell up here because I don't trust doing smite with smaller units because if someone dies it explodes and that's disastrous. Can only do Glamour of Tzaangors with the top unit at the back. So Glamour of Tzaangors on a 7, which does go off. So because of the Psychic phase, I've actually freed up a couple of units. The rubrics here are now freed up, they're no longer within an inch of a unit, so I can start shooting. Dangerous though, I am now without an inch of the Centurions. Now the trade-off is that instead of needing 5 wounds to successfully go through and not be saved to kill them, and I only need 3, I just need to endure the Overwatch, which might be dangerous. But with that, we're going to go on to the shooting phase. Start my shooting phase, we're going to go with the 3 warp climbers up onto the Death Hexed bikes. 3d6 automatic hits. We're going to get 13 hits. 13 automatic hits, wounding on 4s. That was...
1 cock there at the crane.
Yep. Okay, okay. Bunch of wins, Rob.
So 3, 6, 7, 8.
-2 AP.
3, 6, 7, 8. So now that they've lost their invuln save, so it's 4 up normally, so it's up to 6 up. So I saved 1, but that's 1 bite dead, 2 bite dead, 3 bites dead. But now I get to see it for my mask ability. So it's my warlord within 6 inches on a 3. The
They
whole
all get to
squad
shoot
gets to
back.
shoot
wow.
back.
So the bikes are all dead, but they get to shoot back.
So, my shooting back, all that rubric squad.
So 3d6 shots with haywire.
So that's 11. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Hit on 3s. That's better. And winning on 4s.
What do we get?
Only 3, but it's -1.
Minus 1. I'll get +1 due to all to dust because you're only 1 damage.
So 3 up.
So 1 goes down. Mascarabacol. Now the only thing they're really in range of is that boat up there. There's a couple of things they could target, but I just want it dead, and I just know Rob's trickery. So everything's going into there. Everything.
I'm going to drop their lightning fast reflexes.
Of course you are.
That's -2 to hit, and I'm now out as command points.
Okay. Everything I'm within rapid fire range, which is excellent. So we're going to start with Inferno Combi Bolters.
Just gonna do all the squads at once.
All the squads at once
Yeah.
because I love rolling big dice. So it's going to be
5s to hit me.
Yep, 32 shots hitting on 5s. Okay, okay.
It's okay.
It was okay. I mean, this isn't the multi-damage stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna be wounding you on 5s. For 3 wounds onto your 4-up invul save.
Failed
So
1.
you're down to 5 wins.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with Soul Reaper Cannons next. There are 2 of them there, so that's going to be 8 shots hitting on 5s. For 2 hits. Wounding you on, what's your toughness?
5.
5, so wounding you on 4s. For 1 wound.
So
Stop
Did
me.
you save it?
You did indeed.
Yep. So still 5 wins remaining.
And the Hellfire Missile Pack's going to be 4 shots hitting on 5s. These are the ones I need to get through. Of which 2 do go through.
3s to win, Ross.
3s to wins.
not that
Oh, command point.
How many wins have you got?
5.
5. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll get you in another round. And these rubrics here, we're going to do 4 shots from there in front of Combi Bolters, because the only thing really in range is going to be that boat up there.
Remember that Shadow Seer's in the boat, guys.
Yeah. It's 4 shots hitting on, I think, 4s.
Yep.
And no, I'm pressing, so it's going to be 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s, thanks to Armament. Okay, okay. And it's going to be 4 to win you. I think. No, what's
no,
tough is
5s.
5s.
5s
So
to win.
2 wins.
Oh, takes 2 wounds, he's down to 4.
So Reaper Cannon time next, into the boat, hitting on 3s because you're -1 by impressions, re-rolling 1s. Yep, and wounding you on 4s because I'm showing 5, your tough is 5.
No.
Okay, here comes my big risk time. Gonna declare charge back on these Centurions. If I do this, I'm a hero. If I don't, whoops.
Epic!
So, do you want to Overwatch, David?
Yeah, so we'll start with the 2 Grav Cannon Grav Amps. So 8 shots, hitting on 6s, reroll 1s. We've already got 2 6s. That was a 6, and we'll reroll these 2 1s.
Just don't get more 6s.
For another 6. So we
okay.
get 3 hits, wounding on 5s.
Yep.
For 2 wounds at 4-up invul.
Yep, I fail both these, he's dead. 1 survive, I'm going to use command point to reroll that. No.
No.
If you get a 5 or 6 here.
No, it's
No, it's a
D3
3.
damage.
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
So
if you get, so if you get, oh god, a
3
3 up.
plus he's dead.
Don't do it.
And you've used your reroll.
Oh.
Nope, so he's got 1 wound left.
Okay, okay. We're doing this.
And D3 shots each from the Centurion missile launchers.
Yep.
For 3, 4, 5 shots.
Uh-huh.
This basically needs 1 6.
Come on. Come on.
6 is to hit, 1's reroll. So we've got 2
Oh
6s.
no.
We've got 1 reroll, which is fail, so 3's to wind. For 2 wins.
2 4-ups.
Yeah, if you fail one of these, he's dead.
He's dead. Come on, Ross.
Oh,
he's alive.
He's alive with 1 wind. Charge in, you make it. Just move him in for you.
Yep.
He's alive.
So I'm quickly going to do some charges. These rubrics are going to charge into the Skyweaver. Basically, if I don't kill them, then they're going to be a bit protected. But that's a bit of weight of dice.
They're in.
There. So Scarabcall are going to attempt a charge on to this
Starweaver.
Starweaver. It is a bit long bomb charge because I do have to climb up as well, meaning I'm going to be an 11-inch charge for each one. But if I do manage to get into combat, all the better. Rob, would you like to Overwatch?
I do indeed.
Going to start with the one on the right. That's the Weaver Fate ones.
Yep.
The Glamour of Zinch ones.
It's 1 hit. Strength 6. Doesn't wound.
Okay, okay. And the one on the left, which is the Glamour of Zinch one, do you want to Overwatch instead?
Oh no, you've got to do
your charge first.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Overwatch against the second one. 2. 2 wound. Oh, one's at -3, one's at normal.
One's at -3. Is it just 1 damage?
Damage
Yes.
1.
Damage 1 means -2 should bring it to a 4+.
No, one's at -3, but
Yep.
it'll bring you to your 4 up invul anyway.
Yep. Which we're fine. Now I need that 6 on the charge.
No.
No, not even close. I'm
And-
not even going to look at the other one.
What's the other dice?
And also you need to do one other save because I've caused 2 wounds, you only rolled 1.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Is this a 2-up save?
Yeah, just number 2 up save.
he's fine. What was the other dice underneath, by chance?
Well, I have no idea. Let's have a look. So we checked on the platform. It's a 6. So I'm going to re-roll the 1, see if we can bring that to a 5, and I will be in combat.
Oh, I've seen a 6 as well.
Gonna go start with my Demon of Zinch, which has charged. So first thing I'm going to activate is Vex's Long War. So he's going to be wounding it a lot easier now.
So you're down to
2 command points.
Cool.
And so it's usually 4 attacks, 3 for an extra 3 for the Malefic Talons, and then an extra 1 for the
Diabolic Strength.
Diabolic Strength. So that should be 8
8
attacks in total. He's got 2s, rerolling 1s. Any 6s are Death to False Emperor, so that's going to be 1 extra 1. Of which it goes. Cool.
So 9 attacks again.
9
I think it was
attacks.
the same as last time.
Wounding on 2s thanks to Vets.
Go for it.
For plenty of 2s.
So one's already wounded, so I need to roll him separately. So -2 brings me to a 4 up save. Nope. That's a save.
Nope.
Fail, so he dies, and then the rest are on the last Centurion, who is dead. So the Centurions are dead.
Rubrics need to activate first because they're the ones that charged. So I'm going to go with the Sorcerer first. He is. Do you -1 to combat?
No.
No. So it's going to be 2s to hit you because I'm prescienced, and I get to reroll 1s because I have them. Both hit. Going to be 3s to wound you because I'm strength 6 with my staff. And the wounds. You don't care about AP.
No, that's
No.
fine. Both fine.
And 7 attacks from the rubrics. Going to hit him 2s, reroll 1s. You go, prescience. And it's going to be forced to wound you. Yeah, forced to wound you. Bikes. That one was not as good. It's only going to be 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Guaranteed I'll fail these 2, but then again I only fail 1.
Aramin's go next. So going to be 4 attacks with him. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hit. It's going to be 3s to wound you. For all wounds. Now you need to roll that because any fails here, you're done.
That's fine.
He
Yeah,
is
he's
toast.
dead. Now use my mask ability. Dream and Shadow. And I don't get to attack back.
End of Thousand Sun, turn 2 there. You know what? Not actually that bad. Cleared out the Centurions, did a lot of damage to the bikes and everything, brought the Scarabs down into a key position. Alright, the Doom Prince is looking at David's wrath and is probably going to die. It was a big gamble, but it paid off. Because if I actually didn't do that, 1 Centurion would still be alive. Yeah, very, very dangerous. The points are 1 to David and Rob each, with 0 to me. And I have 2 command points for 0 to each of the other guys. On that note, I'm going to quickly try and bribe David so he doesn't kill the Demon Prince. David, do you not want to kill the Demon Prince? I'll give you 2 command points to leave him alone. For a turn.
I was going to say, if you didn't say for a turn there, I'd be like, you didn't say when I had to leave him alone.
Yeah, till turn 3, you can't hurt him.
No.
Yeah, I thought that would be the case. So
Right.
if you guys want to roll off to see who gets go next?
Go for it, Rob. It's cocked, mate.
Thank
Go
God.
for it.
For a 2.
2.
For a 5.
5. For a 4. So, Rob, you can choose to go next. I think you will.
Oh, I think I will do. So my turn 2. I've lost a hell of a lot, and it's
I think we all have.
yeah, but yeah, not happy about that whatsoever. So David's still got 2 squads coming in deep strike. I've got 4 bikes coming in as well. Could help, but I need to try and take out some of these 1,000 Suns. So let's get on to my movement phase. So I've got my 4 Skyweaver jet bikes at the back there because Araman is the closest. I'm going to try and take out the last 3 wounds of him. The Starweaver with Shadow Seer's got out and moved up, ready to do some smite action.
So Shadow Seer is now finally in play.
He is. Got the Starweaver with the 5 guys inside with 4 fusion in there, ready to do some fusion action. The Troop with the blades has popped out as well with some fusion action. The Starweaver's stats camped out on the objective.
Good choice.
Try and still keep some points. I need to cause some severe damage here. It's not going as well as what I expect, but let's see what happens.
We got Psychic Phase coming up.
Psychic. Shadow Seer is going to go smite onto the closest occult terminators.
That's the Weaver of Fate's Terminators.
Yep. So that's cast on at 8.
Okay, they'll tend to deny themselves, so we need a 9.
Nope.
Nope.
D3 for 2.
So 1 bites the dust.
Cool. I'm going to do Webway Dance on him, so any Harlequins within 6 inches on a 6-up, basically to feel no pain. So that's cast on a 7. It's not cast, that's fine, no problem at all. Alright, let's go straight into the shooting phase. Start shooting phase. 4 Skyweavers into Araman. I know it sounds a bit mental with Haywire, but it's all I've got and I need to take him out. So 4d6 shots, so that's 12 shots, so 4, 6, 12. Hitting on 3s. Been better. And toughness 4, so 4's the wounds.
Sure is. Ooh.
So 5 saves there, Ross.
5 saves.
Need to make 3 of them, Ross.
Yep. 3 up pinball save.
Nailing it.
Yep.
Takes the wound, that's fine. 4 fusion pistols and a shuriken pistol from that Starweaver there next door to the Shadow Seer. It's going against the closest
Scan of Occult.
Cool.
So you'll be in melter range.
Yep, so 3's to hit.
What did we get?
2 hit.
Okay.
2's to wound.
2's to wound. 2 wounds, -4.
So it's going to be 5 up pinball saves.
Nope.
Ooh.
So first one is dead.
Now it's cocked.
Yeah, but
2
by
Oh,
damage,
dead,
he's
yeah.
dead.
And the second one is dead.
He is dead. And Shuriken Pistol, shoot
Shuriken
that.
pistol misses. And the Starweaver then fires Shuriken Cannon into the remaining
2 Scan of Occult.
Yep, so hit on 3s. That's absolutely poor, Rob. 3 hit, 3's to wounds. 1 wound.
What's the AP and damage?
Dash.
Nothing.
Nothing to up save.
I can't see that.
It's
Two.
just
2. Okay.
Boosting grenade launcher going on to these guys
Scan of
here.
Occult, so there's 2
Yep.
there.
So hit on 2s.
To hit.
Is a hit, and leash hit 9, so 9 or more.
No.
Nope, not this time. Starweaver going to fire 2 shuriken cannons onto these
Scan of Occult.
2 Colt. So hit on 3s. 3 hits. 3's to wounds. So 2 wounds, 1 at -3, 1 normal.
Sure. So we'll do the normal one first, which is 2+.
Fine.
Okay, and the other one's -3, so it's going to be 5 up involved.
No, it'll be 4 up involved.
Cool,
Oh,
but it's still
Because it's
failing.
damage 1.
Oh, is the only damage 1? Well,
Yep.
that's still a fail.
5 guys here going to fire into
Scan of Occults.
Colts. So I've got 4 fusion pistols and 1 shuriken pistol. Now I've got to be. They're all outside of melter range. So hitting on 3s. 3 hit. 2's to wounds. 2 wounds.
So it's just a sorcerer, 5 up involved. Do a roll, see if you can kill him.
Well, it's not just sorcerer, there's
Oh, there's another one.
there's another guy there.
So 1 is dead anyway, because that 1's gone through. I've got a shuriken pistol.
Yep.
Hits.
Reroll that.
Yep.
It's 2 was gone. Careful with your roll, guys. Wounded.
So, no, it's strength 3 for shuriken pistol.
Double check that. So just check, Shuriken Pistol is strength 4, so that was a
Yeah,
win drop.
sorry guys.
2 up save!
You nailed it.
So with the troop, I'm going to charge into the lone sorcerer. Overwatch there, Ross.
Absolutely. So I'll do Overwatch, going to hit in 6s.
No.
No.
And my
Can't
turn.
really feel the charge.
I can, but no, it's a 5.
5-inch charge, there we go.
Combat wise, so 5 troop, going with 4 attacks each, just from normal blades, so then I've got enough points for anything else. So hitting on 3s. I've had better.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of fails there. Okay, winding on 5s.
5s to win.
Your strength 3.
Yes, sadly.
If you had your warlord there nearby, it would have helped you here, but...
Yeah. Oh well. So, 4 saves, 4 2-up saves.
4 2-up saves. I'm gonna be fine. Sure I am.
So that's...
Oh no, one's fine.
What's gone underneath? I can't see it.
It's a 4.
There we go, guys.
Oh no.
There you go. It was a 4. The one was under there from earlier on. So yeah.
So you may be good at shooting Harlequins, but you can't do in combat. Here comes a sorcerer to punch you in the face. 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay. Winding you on 2s, because I'm shooting 6 with staff. Both wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds.
And 2 dead.
Into the morale phase for this part of the battle round. Ross, you've got 1 to take.
Scarbico, flee on a 6. Don't flee. Oh,
That's a 5.
You're okay.
Whew. Quite a quick turn 2 for me. I want to do a little bit more against Harlequin.
Yeah.
Take him out. But at the same time, I've got to deal with this small incursion here. Took up 4 occult, but I've lost 2 troops, and my guys are very expensive for what they can do. But still, it's me on 1 point, David on 1 point, Ross on 0. I'm out command points, David's out command points, and Ross has got 2 left.
So all that's left to do then.
It's down to David.
Yeah, Fire Lords, part of battle round 2. Fire Lords, part of battle round 2. Bring in the drop, see where we end up. I think the Demon Prince is my target, but I don't really have much range to do much else now as the Centurions are gone. Let's see how my movement phase turns out. Alright, these Centurions have moved on round. Captains came up to say hello to this lovely Demon Prince. Centurions over here have moved on over as well. Terminators have dropped down into the back line, so the Thousand Sons are now sort of sandwiched between me and Rob. To be honest, I think we both want Araman and Rubik's out of this game.
Oh, 2, right.
And then I've dropped down these Assault Marines in the back line, so they will be merely a tactical sort of drop this turn as opposed to an offensive. Terminators that drop down, they're going to rapid fire 4 Stormbolters into the back of these Rubrics. The Heavy Flamer's obviously not in range, so it'll be 16 shots. We're hitting on 3s. You know what? That's 13 hits. That's pretty damn good. We're winding on 4s, Ross. Oh, can't pick up the die. Right, Joe, come and get your wins.
There we go. Thing I was feeling.
No, that was a hit.
Oh, that was it. Cool.
Yep.
And it's going to be 2-up saves.
2-up saves. Yay! Centurions are going to shoot everything. All the Hurricane Bolters, the Flamers. Only 2 of the Flamers are in range into those 3 Warp Flamer Rubric Marines.
Yep.
2 automatic hits, D6 automatic hits. So that's going to be 5. Give me 3 more dice. Winding you on 4s, Ross.
Yep.
Only 1 wound. I don't think they're in range of my Centurion, so it will just be AP dash.
Okay. So.
Range of my Captain, I mean.
Yeah, just 1 damage.
Yep.
2-up save. Oh, fail 1. And I'm happy with that.
And the 36 Hurricane Bolter rapid fire shots into them. I'm not within range of my Captain, so no Legion, Warlord trait available there. So hitting on 3s.
Or reroll 1s.
Okay, it's not looking great. We'll be right back. So we've got 12 misses. These are to hit on a 4+, to wind on a 4+. Still not looking too good, but we only need you to get a couple of 1s. So there you go. There's a ton of fails. Oh, so let me take this away for you. There you go, Ross. So I think it's about 10 or 9 saves to make.
Yeah. 2-up saves.
They're all saved. They're all good. We're going to go to these Centurions next. We're going to give 2 of the Flamers are in range to hit the Starweaver, and all the Hurricane Bolters are in rapid fire range. So it's 2d6 automatic hits with the Flamer and 36 shots with the Hurricane Bolter. 2d6. So it'll be a total of 6 automatic hits. Winding on 5s. For 2 wounds, Rob, on the Star Weaver.
2 wounds. 1 save, he's down to 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and then we've got the 36 shots from the Hurricane Bolter.
Hit me on 4s.
Yep. Rush our shot over here.
Yep,
Because we've got a ton of dice.
Oh yeah.
So hit on 4s. We'll be right back. And then 5s to wound. So we've caused 6 wounds, 4 up in the Rob. Oh, he's dropped.
He's dropped.
Does he explode?
Yes, but
there's no one in it.
No one in it.
My captain's going to charge the Demon Prince. Here we go, can't really feel it. Well, double 1. Still going to get him in though.
Yep.
But I'm glad that's out of my system. Got a multi-charge here. Terminators into these Warp Flamer rubrics and those rubrics there. It's a 9-inch charge for both, which means Ross's Flamers can't overwatch. But your other rubrics over here, Ross,
yep.
Would you like to go for it?
So at one point I seem to have taken a flamer from that unit, but I'll accept that. So it's going to be 4 of the bolters in rapid fire range and then an additional 1 from the pistol. So 9 shots, hit on 6s.
Reroll 1s.
Yes, indeed. There is Araman kicking about. Thanks, Araman. Going to be wounding you on 4s. For 1 wound.
-2.
Yep.
So 4 up save. He takes a wound. I'll just put that on the Terminator at the back.
Okay. So Reaper can 4 shots, hitting on 6s. Reroll 1s. Reroll those 1s. Nope.
Is that your Overwatch done?
That's Overwatch done.
So a 9-inch charge.
Please don't.
That doesn't count.
Please don't make this.
If I make this, this is huge.
Yes, I'm aware.
Not even close. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just go. That was anticlimactic.
Yep.
Going on to the next one. These Centurions are going to charge these Warp Flamers. It's a 7-inch charge, so you will get to Overwatch.
2d6 automatic hits. We're going to get 7. Whoa.
And a destroyed crane.
We'll be right back. So 7 automatic hits, Ross.
Yep, I'm done wrecking terrain. It's going to be 7 automatic hits, wounding on 5s. Yep. For 2 wounds.
Bringing me to 4 up saves. For 2 wounds, I'm just going to put that in the back Centurion.
Okay.
And then charge time, so I need 7 inches. Actually, I just realised they're in cover.
Yep.
You don't ignore cover, so 1 of those would have been saved. So it's only 1 wound suffered.
Yep.
I failed anyway, guys.
Sure.
But I just want to make sure it's only 1 wound that guy suffered. Come on, Captain, lead the way. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s due to -1 for swinging the Thunderhammer. And reroll 1s. Had to roll a 2 there. So 3 hit, strength 8, so 3s to wound. For 3 wounds. You need to make all these saves.
Sure do! 4 up saves, 4 up invult.
Oh, you!
He saved.
So could David's overconfidence be his undoing here? I don't think so, but we'll see. So I am going to get 8 attacks here, 4 normally, 3 from left talons, 1 for diabolic strength, which is still in use. So it's going to be 2 step reroll 1s and 6s activate Death to the False Emperor. So all hit, and I get 2 more chances with Death to the False Emperor. And that's a reroll because he is Demon Prince.
Yep.
So that's going to be 10 hit. It's going to be, I believe, 2s to wound you because I'm strength 9 thanks to diabolic strength. That's going to be 8 wounds, David.
8 wounds?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just getting my, so I've got Shield Eternal, so it'll give me a 3 up invul save.
Okay. 3 up invul save. You do half all the damage, so I'm only going to be causing 1 damage per 1 that goes through.
Okay, so 2 have gone through.
No, that's 3 that's gone through.
3, so I've took 3 wounds so far. So I'd have to fail all of these to die, because I've got 6 wounds.
Okay.
So I'm fine.
Oh, you're down to 1 wound.
But I'm alive. So after we've done all my combats, technically I should have chose before Ross got to strike there, but he was going to strike me regardless anyway. But I'm now going to choose Rob, you're next to go. So cool. Rob versus the Scarab Occult.
Yeah, so 12 attacks, hitting on 3s.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I've had better.
Wounding on 5s?
5s, yep.
For 2 wounds.
So double 1 will end me and be an embarrassment.
That'll be hilarious. Nope, you're fine.
We're fine.
You want to hit back, Ross, with your Sorcerer Lord?
Cool, it's going to be
Sorcerer.
3s to hit.
2 hits.
2s to wound, and strength 6 with my staff.
Hey!
There's the double ones.
That's what I want.
So that was probably a really lackluster turn for Filer. Started off really well because we did get rid of a Star Weaver, but what I've actually maybe inadvertently done is opened up an avenue for these Scarab Occult to claim some points. And if Ross also deals with my Warlord over there, Ross would actually potentially hold 2 objectives. So there's a chance I may have just given Ross a clear avenue to this game. Over here, however, none of my charges went off and none of my shooting really did the damage that I was hoping to achieve. But this section of the board, guys, is just a complete and utter mess. There's 3 armies involved in this half of the board, let's be honest, guys. So with that, the score at the moment is 1 to myself, 1 to Rob, 0 for Ross, and command points were all out except for Ross has 2, is that right?
Yep.
Cool. It's time to roll off in battle round 3 to see who chooses to go first. So I'll just roll here. So I rolled a 6.
Oh dear.
I rolled a 1. Looks like
Nope.
So I'll definitely choose to take the start for battle round 3. Right guys, battle round 3 and Firelords have finally got the start of the turn, which I'm very happy about because it means I can probably deal with the Demon Prince second chance. Very simple, we need to hammer into Demon Prince, hammer into the Rubric Marines, and that's about it. So I'm being uber tactical. This is not the usual David that you're used to seeing. I've actually moved back all these Assault Marines so they're within range to jump on that objective, but they're actually out of range now to be shot by Rob's bikes or pretty much anything else for that matter, so they're kind of safe. Terminators they've moved up, so they hopefully won't fail their charge again. Centurions here have moved closer towards the Demon Prince because they're now in range to shoot everything and have fallen back the Captain. He didn't like what he's seen there. And over here, these Centurions have just simply moved on up. Let's shoot some dice. Terminators are going to shoot everything into the 2 Warp Flamers. It's maybe overkill, but I need them dead. So we're going to do 16 Stormbolter shots first of all, hitting on 3s, rapid firing. Okay, and also you may be very nervous because you tanked all the wins last time, remember?
Sure did.
4s to wind. I'm very glad I just put everything at you. It's only caused 2 wins at 16 shots.
You only cause 1 damage, don't you?
They're fine.
2 up save is fine.
And Heavy Flamer, D6 automatic hits for 5. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. For 3 wounds at -1, so it's damage 1, but it'll be back to a 3 up save.
3 up save.
They tanked it again. These Centurions have one job, drop the Demon Prince. I'm going to shoot all Flamers, all Hurricane Bolters at him.
Love it.
So start with the Flamers, 66 automatic hits. For 12, 15, 16, 17 attacks. Let's get them ready. So we got 17 automatic hits, wounding on 5s. It's looking okay. It's actually looking quite good. So we get 6 wounds so far. Any failed save and he's dead.
Yeah, so I am a monster, so I don't get cover. 3 up save, any 1s, 2s is gone. Even command points, nah, he is gone.
And Hurricane Bolters are wasted, guys.
But that will be pretty bad for me.
24 Hurricane Bolter shots, 1 of them's in rapid fire range, and none of the Flamers are in range. So, we're heading on 4s due to Glamour Ross.
Yep, that's into the Scarab Occult.
Yep. It's not great. It's actually not bad for being glamoured. It's actually, there we go. That's very good for being glamoured. That's actually really good for
being glamoured.
Yeah. 4s to wound.
That was the opposite.
It wasn't too bad. It's 5, 6 wounds, Ross.
6 wounds. 2 saves.
Yeah, give me a couple of ones.
Nah,
you're okay. Going to declare a charge of these Terminators onto the 2 Warp Flame guys.
Okay. 2d6 automatic hits.
7.
Oh, so tempted to command point. I'm not going to.
6. I don't think you would.
No. Cool. It's going to be 4 to wound you.
So 3 wounds.
Yep.
-2.
-2.
Brings me to a 2 up save. 4 up save. Sorry.
Yep.
So 1 Terminator will die and 1 goes down a wound. So put that on to the Power Sword guy up here. Charge time then.
Yep.
Here we go.
Pretty much don't roll a double one. Oh, you're in.
So we're going to go with the Terminators next. So I'm just going to go straight with the Power Fist guy, hitting on a 4+. That's no hits. We're now going to go into the Chain Fist. And the Chain Fist is going to be hit normally in 3+. Okay, sorry guys, it was -1 to hit, but it was still 1 hit. And wounding on 2s because it's strength 8. So that's a wound.
Okay, it's going to go to my invul save, which will be 4 up at the moment because I'm weavered. Okay, 1 will die.
And then we've got 5 power sword attacks, 3 from the champion and 2 from the normal guy, hitting on 3s for 3 hits, and wounding on 4s for 3 wounds. It'll go straight to invul because they're damage D3 and it's -3.
And power swords?
Yeah.
Power swords are damage 1.
Oh, they're damage 1, sorry, apologies.
Okay.
But it's -3, so it'll still bring you to your Weaver 4 up.
Yeah, it'll actually be 3 up. Weaver brings it to 4, damage 1 brings it to 3. Damn, Axie's toast!
So after all my charges, per the multiplayer rules, I now get to choose who will attack next. I'm going to choose Rob.
Again. Thank you, mate. So
Again, I am aware it's again.
12 attacks, hitting on 3s.
I don't think Ross is really too worried about these attacks though.
No, good.
No, I just wish you'd attack each other a little bit more.
And winning on 5s for 2.
2 wins, as long as I don't roll a double 1, I am hunky dory. So, see 2, so I'm alive.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
You're all fine, mate.
Might as well do all your attacks next, Ross, because you've only got units next to go.
Yeah, so I'll quickly just do this sorcerer here, 2 attacks in on 3s. I see 1 fail and 1 pass. Wounding on 2s. Okay, okay.
And
Yeah,
pass.
tanked it.
You've tanked it. This combat never ends.
So we should mention here, I actually chose to pile into the rubrics because I wanted to try and tie them up, but that will mean Ross now gets to attack.
Yes, so I will get attacked back. I've piled in. 6 of them are going to be within range, along with the sorcerer as well to be eligible to attack. So I'll do the normal guys first because I want to try and remove that 1 wound. So it's going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and activating Death to False Emperor on 5s, all thanks to prescience. Terrible. Okay, I get 1 Death to the False Emperor, but they all hit so far. Yep. And I'm going to be wounding you in force. For 3 wounds. Show me a single 1.
Yeah, I did. So Terminator bites the dust.
Okay. Go with the sorcerer next. So again, going to need 2s to hit, reroll 1s, Death to False Emperors and 5s. Okay, 1 Death to False Emperor. Lovely. Don't get another one from that though. 3 attacks, wounding on 3s. That one's cocked. Okay, that is 2 wounds, -2 AP.
So no -1 for his staff?
Oh, -1, sorry.
Yep, so 3 up save. Failed them both.
Failed them both, D3 damage I believe.
Yep.
Yep, so first one is just 1,
And
that'll
then
be
they tanked.
soaked up.
So another Terminator died, so 2 have died in total. Right, end of Fire Lords, turn 3 there. You know what, actually wasn't bad. We got rid of the Demon Prince. We've got 6 Centurions still kicking about and a few Termies. We're not in a bad spot, but things can turn in a moment's head this game. I know Harlequins have got a lot of crazy stuff. There's still some Scarab Occult and well, Aramin is still kicking about. And he's adamant. So yeah, guys, scores 1 apiece still to Fire Lords and Harlequins with only personalized command points as Ross has 2 left, I believe. Yep. Guys, you want to roll off now and see who gets to go next?
We both need this.
Go on,
Yeah,
Ross.
Okay, cool. Show me a 6.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my word.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. That was high dice, by the way.
That's very bad for Harleys.
So the Thousand Suns have taken the next turn.
Daniel!
I have no idea what I'm truly going to do. But you know what? I felt I've probably caused untold carnage this game. It didn't start out well, and then things have just I've just spoiled other people's plans. So yeah, what am I going to do? I'm just going to try and cause as much damage as possible because I'm having more fun doing that. May try and get points if I don't move too fast. But we'll see what we do after the movement. Finished up the movement for the Thousand Suns. So rubrics here have moved back. David actually took off casualties to make them no longer within an inch of combat, so I've just sort of moved around here and I'll flame these Terminators.
There was a reason for that. I wanted the leadership 9.
Sure.
I wanted to keep the sergeant alive.
Well, I think he's now going to suffer it by being toast, but your call. Araman is moved this way. This may be suicide, but I'm going for heroics. There's a plan. Watch the psychic phase. Yeah, I'll get to that later. And then Scarabacol over here have moved. That's the Glamour of Zinch one. The Weavers are still stuck in combat with Harlequins, basically so I can get some shots on some Centurions. Yeah, a lot of fun. Let's do some psychic. So though you can't see him, Araman is over there. Now, Rob revealed that his Warlord is over there. As much as I want to go for the bikes, I fancy the Warlords. I mean, if I don't get this, then never mind. Warp time from Araman on himself. Gonna need a 6 to cast, but I do get +1. So that'll give me 8, so that's 9 it's been cast. Do you want to try and deny it?
Nope.
Nope, I'm gonna ride up beside you. So Araman is now face to face with your HQ, so he's going to be Warlord off possibly. Next I'm going to cast is Death Hex onto him, looking for an 8 to cast, but obviously 7 with Araman because he gets +1. Oh,
nope.
No, so I'll actually let that go because I'm only -1 AP, so it's not even that important. Can I take those 2 dice back though, Rob? I'm going to attempt Smite onto you.
Cool.
From Araman, this will be the last one because he does need prescience. I get it with 9, that'll be 10, so you need 11 to stop me.
That's fine. That's the last one you're going to cast, isn't it?
On you, yeah, probably.
Yep, that's fine. No, I don't.
Nope.
Don't deny it, but there you
So
go.
it's 9, it's going to be D3 mortal wounds onto your Warlords.
For
Have 3 mortal wounds.
Down to 2.
So Scarabacol are going to attempt theirs. So one on the left is the one at first weight. They are going to go for Glamour of Zinch. So it's going to be a 7 to cast that. I see a 5 and a 4, so that will be cast. And the ones in combat with the Harlequins are going to go for Weaver, which is a 6 to cast. Don't explode. There's a 4. I don't know what the other dice is.
I've lost that dice. Why are you kidding me?
We're going to try and find that dice, but somehow I've lost
it. It's a 6, guys.
It's 6?
There you go. It's a 6.
Oh, awesome. So that'll be Glamour on that unit, Weaver on the other. Going to start my shooting phase. Araman's going to take a pot shot at the Warlord's right in his face. So it's going to be 2 stat. You don't have any minuses to it, do you? Nope. 2 stat, reroll 1s. Araman, what do you like? That's more like it. And it's going to be 3s to wounds.
3 wounds.
Have a wounds, unless you get 4 up involved. You do. These Marines next, I'm just going to pile them all into Terminators. Just want to try and get rid of them.
You should, yep, go for it.
Hopefully. Gonna go with Warp Flamers first, so yeah, because I don't have any multi-damage stuff. So 2d6 automatic hits for 7 automatic hits. I'll just grab those dice. Okay. So 7 automatic hits, wounding on force for 4 wounds, minus 2 AP.
4 up saves. 1's down a wound.
Okay. I'll just do the Soul Reaper cannon next. So that's going to be 4 shots, hitting on 3s. I ignore the effects of heavy. Wounding on 3s. That's cocked. It's 2 wins.
Minus 3 brings me to a 5 up. Crux Terminator armor.
Oh, I nailed it! And then it's going to be 9 shots because I have 4 rapid fire and bolt guns.
And the pistol.
And the pistol as well. Cool! 3 step. Oh,
okay.
they're just no having it. And forced wins. A lot better. Minus 2 AP.
4 up saves, 1's already down a wind. That one Terminator just dies. I'm going to take off the sergeant and leave the other guy.
Scarabacol, the Glamoured ones are going to rapid fire and put all their shots into the Centurions. Basically try and cause as much damage. One of them is down to 1 wound, so I'm going to put the Soul Reaper into him first.
Okay.
3 sticks, so ignore the effects of being heavy. Okie dokie. And it's going to be
forced to win.
Forced wins. For 1 wound, minus 3 AP.
5 up save. He is dead, so he's got the last wound off. And the rest of your shots.
Hellfire packs into you, 3s to hit. 1 hit. 3s to wins.
Yeah, it is indeed. Strength 8 against toughness 5.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine. And then I'll just put the Infernal Combi Bolters into you. It's going to be 16 shots, hit on 3s. Okay, okay. Wounding you on 5s though. For a bit better there. There you go. Minus
Okay,
2
so 5, so that'll bring me to a 5 up save, sorry, 3 up, so no, minus 2 is 4 up save. So 4 up saves. So I lose a wound.
So finished up my shooting there, and after putting the salvo volley into Centurions and very few again failed, I'm like, let's go for the Harlequins. So I'm going to charge them back into the Harlequins, help out our Scarab Occult brothers. Whether that's
plenty to get in.
Yeah.
They're in.
Araman wants to risk it all and go in for Warlord kill, though if he dies it's Warlord kill as well.
Okay.
Do you want Overwatch?
Yep, Shuriken pistol, hitting on 6s. Nope.
Nope. You did double 1.
Oh, he's in.
Araman's going for the Warlord kill. Can he do it? It'll be an embarrassment if he can. So going to get 4 attacks. He's also got his blades as well on there. So it's going to be 2 stat, reroll 1s.
3 hits.
3 hits. Now he has strength 6. Your toughness 3, I believe.
Sorry, 4 hits.
4 hits.
Yep, toughness 3.
2s to wounds. Oh, 3 wounds. Single fail, you're dead. And I'm worried.
He's toast.
He's toast. But
That's-
I've got my my mask on a 3 up. I attack you back. I
You
do
will.
indeed. Only 1 attack though. So hitting on 2s. He hits power sword. So 5s.
But you reroll wounds of 1, don't you?
Yep. Nope, I don't.
No, nothing. But that's a Warlord kill for Ross, so that's a point.
Sorry guys, my warlord has actually got the relic of Starmist Raven, so he's got 3 up in run, ignore Overwatch and all that lot, but I still failed and he still didn't do anything back.
Okay.
So he's dead.
Moving on to the Scarab Occult, Ross.
Okay, so the ones that charge, there's 4 of them, 2 attacks apiece will give me 8 attacks with them. So I'll do them first with the power swords, hitting on 3s. Very nice. Wounding you on 3s. For a bunch of wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. 4 down, Rob, finally.
5 wounds.
They're gone.
No, there's 1 left.
Oh, there's 3, so there is. So
1 left.
your staff has to do it, Ross.
Okay, staff time. 2 attacks, hit on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. For a wound.
Oh, sorry guys.
He's
Yep.
saved.
And on to regular combats now. Just going to be the last sorcerer. He's going to go for it onto the Harlequin. 3 stat. Hopefully.
1 hit.
1 hit. Ah, darn. And it's going to be 2s to wounds. Have a win.
4 up info. What'd you
Thanks.
get? I can't see it.
It's a 5.
So Rob makes it.
So attacking back against the sorcerer. So hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
Wounding on 5s. It's 1.
4, 1 wound.
I presume you're no AP.
No AP.
2 up save.
Yes.
End of Thousand Suns, turn 3. You know what? Not bad again. Now, I did get upset because the rubrics actually did better in combat down here than they did against the Terminators, minus all the firepower. But you know what? That's okay. Araman did his job. Killed the Warlord, giving me Warlord kills. So that brings us all to 1 victory point each, which is excellent. In terms of here, wee bit disappointed still that combat's going on, but it is what it is. And I killed the Centurion. Overall, okay, nothing spectacular, but I have brought myself back to a point. In terms of command points, I'm still sitting on 2, while Rob and David are sitting on 0. With that, both me and David have had our turn this go. It's now going to be Rob with his Harlequins, turn 3.
Perfect.
So I'm taking last in battle round 2.
Battle round 3.
Battle round 3?
It's probably a tough turn for you.
Yeah, I've been slapped and yeah, it's not brilliant. So I need to try and do as much as I possibly can. It's going to be a difficult one, but I need to try and hunker down, try and score these points. So let's go on to Harlequin's movement. End of my movement. So Shadow Seer's popped up, try and do a cheeky smite. Doubt it against Araman, but anything's possible. Bikes are up here, ready to unleash haywire if they
Require it.
require it. The single troop has flip belt out because he could, and I've got the 5 guys up back here with 4 fusion pistols in that lot.
They disembark from this.
Yep, and the Starweaver's come up to try and block any entrances to my objective.
And hold the objective.
Hopefully. So let's go on to my psychics. So going with Shadow Seer, he's going to do a smite against Araman. I know it's stupid, but hey ho.
That is a good move.
So let's cast
Very
good move.
Very good move.
I do get +1 here, so I need an 11.
By the way, that's D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Take Araman, man.
So you've not stopped it. D6 mortal wounds and a 2+.
Oh, I got no command points either.
So he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Shadow Seer is going to try and use his shuriken pistol and his grenade launcher into Araman. So
You won't be able to use both though, can you?
it's
Pistols are different. Pistols either pistol or, so you'll have to use a grenade launcher probably.
yeah, go for it. Grenade launcher. Why not? So hitting on 2.
Oh, okay, we'll move on.
So before these dice hate me anymore, I'm going to do 4 haywire shot cannons into Araman.
Okay.
He is going to go down. And that's 13. So
Okay.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Right, so hitting on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
You've only got 1 wound.
I'm aware, I have done the math.
4's the wound.
Okay.
The math does not look promising.
-1.
3 up invul.
3 up pinball.
He's
Oh.
Dead.
Yeah, that's
that-
one kill for me as well.
We'll give a point to Rob, guys.
Star Weaver's going to release their 2 shuriken cannons into the Centurions that are down there. So hitting on 3s.
Good start. 3s to wound.
3s to
6 is your AP3.
No.
But you get 4 wounds and 1 I believe is down to 2 wounds.
Correct. So
2 up saves. 1's down to 1 wound.
So a single guy is going to use his fusion pistol into the single occult. So hitting on 3s. He
Yes.
wounds.
2s.
2s. He wounds.
Okay. He is weavered, so it's going to be a 4 up save.
No.
So
And
You're within
D6.
melter range.
Yep, so he's dead.
He's dead. So that Scarab Occult is gone.
So the 5-man squad is going to go fusion pistol into the main bulk. As they're glamoured, it's going to be hitting on 4s. So 4 fusion pistols. 3 hits.
2's to wound.
2's to wound. 3 wounds.
Oh, 3 6s, Rob.
5 up saves. Cool.
Pass 1.
So first one, dead.
Dead.
Second one, dead.
Dead. So 2 melters there. 2 Scarab Occult will go down.
And shuriken pistol.
Sure thing.
Hits. Strength 4. Doesn't
Nothing.
wound. Harlequin charges. I'm going to do a double charge. So the 5-man squad is going to charge in first, and with rising crescendo, the singleton is going to charge in as well. So
Okay. Overwatch.
Here comes Overwatch. Hellfire Pack on one of them is going to hit 6s.
Nope.
Gonna go with the Soul Reaper Cannon next. And we've got 1 hit. Gonna
3s to wound.
wound you on 3s.
I can't see that.
You've got a wound.
And I've got to say,
Taking it.
Okay. And then the other other 2 guys have Infernal Combi Bolters. So it's going to be 6s for none so far and 1 cocked.
Nope.
For none.
Charge with the first unit.
not charge first unit.
They're
It's
in.
got 8 and a singleton 5. Order. Going with 5-man squad troop. Going with caresses against the occult. So got 20 attacks. As your glamoured and now hitting on 4s.
Indeed.
Could have gone better. Right, with caresses on strength 5. So winning on 3s. And that's -2.
-2. You're only 1 damage.
Yep.
So -2 will bring, and then I'm +1 to all to dust, so 3 up save. So that'll be 1 dead, and then 1 down a wound.
And singleton with the blades going to go against the 1-on-1 wound.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s. It's 2 hits. Winning on 5s. Nope, no wounds this time.
My attack's back. Hopefully going to try and cause a little bit more damage. Start with Power Sword from the Hellfire Pack one. Hitting on 3s, it's going to go on to the bigger squad. 2 hit. Wounding you on 3s. For 1 wound.
And 1 save.
Please fail a save. And then the 4 stave, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 2s. For 2 wounds.
And
I see 1 success.
and 2
And I
successes.
see 2 successes. So no damage on the Harlequin's back.
So end of battle round 3 complete. Smite causing 1 wound. Well, had a chance with D6. That's a proper kick between the legs. But there you go. That's all I can do. So yeah, it's 2 to me, 1 to Ross, 1 to David. I've got no CP. David's got no CP. Ross has still got 2, as always. So it'll be on to battle round 4, and this could be quite a key.
Yep, this'll be interesting. I'll go first, guys. This Ross, getting a 5.
Go on, David.
Yep.
For
Getting
5. And for 1 side.
Right, not you,
I'm not
Rob.
going this time.
You're not having it, so it's going to be me and David. I'm going first.
2.
For 2.
4.
For 4.
So it's an interesting one. I'll have a think. So Fire Lords have chosen to go first in battle round 4. Very short term for me. I'm just going to probably lay some firepower into my threats, which will be Ribbit Marines and the Zephyr they called?
Skyweavers.
Skyweavers. So let's crack on. In the movement, they're still staying here, so they're protected. You can at least jump on the turret, the objective if you need it. Terminators just moved down to be a pain for these rubrics. Centurions have moved on up. Captains moved back, but still holding the objective, and their Centurions, only 1 could actually move up because of their short movement, and he's going to try and take pots at the boat. That's it. Heavy Flamer into these rubrics with the Terminator. D6 automatic hits. For 5. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. So 2 wounds, it's -1, but it's only damage 1.
Yeah, 3 up saves.
They're fine. 3 Centurions here are going to put everything they've got into the Skyweavers.
Yep.
I got it right this time. So it'll be that, and then rapid firing Hurricane Bolters. So 6d6 shots with the Flamers. Automatic hits.
Oh dear God.
So that's 12, 27, 29. 27 automatic hits, wounding on 4s. That's looking very bad. That, for 50-50 roll, is really poor. So we've got 5, 10, 11 wounds out of 27 hits.
Right, let's see what we can do on this. All up. Oh dear.
Oh my god, your saves! 1 bike's dead, 2 bikes have died.
Right. So with my mass trait, I'm going to activate it as 2 have died, so 1 on the ground, 1 on the top. So 1 on the ground is going to fire his haywire into the Centurion at the bottom there, and hopefully the other one will shoot into the Centurions here.
Go for it.
So the 1 on the ground going to Centurion over near my corner on a 4 up. That's a cocked dice. He does.
So you get to shoot, so D6 shots.
D6 shots for 3.
There you go, buddy.
Hitting on 3s, so that's a drop
Yep, down to
dice.
3, yes.
So that's
3 hits.
3 hits.
Wounding
Strength
on
4,
5s. Plus 5.
1 wound.
1 wound. He's only got 1 wound left, I
Yep,
believe.
-1.
So 3 up save. He's passed. But you do have another one to
Yep,
shoot.
I do, on a 4 up. He does as well.
And then D6 shots, Rob.
So for 2,
There you go.
thank you. So hitting on 3s, both hits,
5 to wound.
no wounds.
No wounds.
But that's 2 bites gone.
And then they're rapid firing Hurricane Bolters. 36 shots, hitting on 4s because you're -1. We'll be right back. So not a good hit roll there, but we're forced to wound. Can we do any better? Not really. We cause 6 wounds, so I need you to fail all of these to wipe the bites.
One's down to 1 wound.
You nearly did.
Let's see if I can shoot back.
Yep.
Right.
Sorry.
No.
Reroll that because that kind of interrupted that there. Go for it. That's a 1 again.
No.
So no shooting back. And the 2 Centurions are going to shoot everything into the Starweaver. So 4 D6 flamers, automatic hits. Oh god.
18.
So no, that's
That's
18, yeah, 18 hits. Let's get the dice. 18 hits, 5s to wound. The windrow's actually looking okay. Yeah, the windrow's looking magnificent.
I've only got 4 wounds left.
7 wounds. Just go for it. 7 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
See if I explode. No.
Is he taking wounds already?
Alright guys, sorry about that. It's actually, I only got, haven't been touched, so I've still got 2 wounds left.
There was a dice there, but I think you forgot to remove it earlier.
Yes.
So the 36 Hurricane Bolters rapid firing. We don't count drop die, and we need to go and get another die. Here we go. Right, hitting on 4s. We'll be right back. 5s to wound. Not a lot.
You're gonna drop him?
It's 3. If you make 2 4-ups, I don't drop them.
Yeah, it's down to 1 wound left.
1 charge to declare. These Centurions are going to charge your Star Weaver.
Yep, so 2 shuriken cannons, 2 hit, 3s to wound.
They are indeed. 6s are AP -3.
And that 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so 2 2-up saves. Here we go. He's alive.
Fine.
We'll charge in.
Yeah, no problem.
Piled in the Centurions, so we are now going to go into 5 attacks with the siege drills. Hitting on 3s, so we get 3 hits. Strength 10, so wounding
2s.
on 3s.
2s.
Oh, you toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So 2s to wound with the siege drills. So that's 3 wounds. If you fail one of these...
Yeah, I do.
Yep, so does he explode? Please do not explode.
Please. Oh, nearly, but no.
So at the end of the charge there, it's now my turn to choose who gets to go in what order. So I'm now going to choose Ross to go first because, well, tactically it's better, but I've constantly said no to Ross to go first for a while now.
David, you're not doing this to be generous, you're doing this so that Rob can't get you as much. You're hoping I soften him up, which I will. It's going to be, I'm going to go with the Power Sword first, 3 step.
Oh, Ross, you sure you're going to soften them
It's
up?
fine, it's fine. This obviously on the major unit, and then the stave, which 3s to hit, 2 hit, and then it's going to be 2s. 2s, 2 wounds. Rob, do you want to roll that?
Yep, well, of course. 1's dead, and I can't see
2 are dead.
2 dead?
Yeah,
That's
2
fine.
die.
My attack's back, so I'm going to do the 3 with caresses. I'm going to caress Ross,
Okay.
so to speak.
So, you are glamoured.
Yep, so hitting on 4s.
Look at all those 3s.
That there wasn't any.
I know.
And wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
-2.
-2, but I'm all to dust, so it's going to be 3 up saves. 3 up saves.
No,
Oh,
you're dead.
wiped!
Totally wipes out.
Yeah.
So my morale, I've lost 3.
3.
My leadership's 8, so on a 6 I lose the last one. No, I'm perfectly fine on there, that's fine by me.
So that brings an end to the Filer's turn. You know what, I'm very happy with that. If we be realistic here, I've got good access to objectives. However, I need to make sure I survive the retaliation that will be incoming. I managed to get rid of the Star Weaver, which is always a success. Got rid of 3 of the Sky Weavers. But there's no more Scarab Occult, which I didn't achieve that, but you know what, that's actually quite impactful for the game now because they are deadly units. It's now going to time to roll off. We'll see, well actually the score first of all guys is 2 to Rob, 1 to me, 1 to Ross. Ross still has 2 CPs, he's been sitting in that for ages now.
Yeah, but I don't have 1 unit left.
And I've got no CP, neither does Ross, but you get, so does Rob. Guys, roll off, let's see who gets to go next.
Go on then, man.
Okay, okay.
That's a 6 Ross. So it will be Ross to go next in battle round 4.
So yeah, I have to take a turn. With David pretty much sitting on 3 points, having most of the force, and me having 1 unit left. I really didn't want to play on, but if I'm going to hurt anyone, it's going to be David. So yeah, let's do something. Finished up my movement for my sole unit. I was debating going towards Centurions or the Assault Marines. Decided to go for the Assault Marines because it is my backline, and although I may not be able to kill them this turn, I would like them gone. If I can claim anything, I can claim my backline. That'd be nice. So I'm also going to avoid my psychic phase. I can't remember if they've got glamour or weaver between them now. I know the comments probably going to go, it was this, but you know, it's been a busy game. So I'm also going to avoid smite because I've once killed nearly 4 rubrics in a miscast with smite. So I'm just gonna literally put some flamers into that Terminator, and then I'm just gonna put some bolter shots into these boys and call it a turn. Ruberines, my only unit. We're gonna split the fire a wee bit. Flamers into this Terminator. 1 bolt gun because they cannot see this unit here, but everything else can. And the pistol into him as well. Well, I've got, I believe, it's now 3 bolters into this unit along with Soul Reaper cannon. Okay, so we'll do the 2d6 flamers first into the Terminator for 4 shots. 4s to wounds. Terrible. We'll do the 2 rapid fire shots and the 3 and the single pistol.
So 3 shots.
3 shots and on 3s. I'll hit wounding on 4s. For all wounds, -2 AP.
So 4 up save.
Yep.
Here we go. He's dead.
And into the Submarines, we'll start Soul Reaper Cannon, which will be 4 shots in on 3s. For 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. For 2 wounds.
6 up saves. I'm wondering if I should take it in the Sergeant. No. So saves. 2 go down.
And with those 2 deaths, it mitigates the rest of my bolters because no longer see. So that's my turn done! Go for it, Rob!
Well, we need to quickly recap. I'm on 2 points, you're on 1 point, Dave's on 1 point, I've got no CP, Dave's got no CP, you've still got the 2.
Nothing changed.
So my turn 4. I need to get rid of those 2 Centurions. I've got some troops I can actually use, but I still need to get rid of them. That's my main priority. Everything else, they can kill themselves. I'm not bothered on that. I'll just concentrate on this corner here. So let's go on to Harlequins movement. So end of my movement, I've got two troops there. 1 of 3, 1 of 1 within melter range there. I've got my Shadow Seer and I've got my Skyweaver. Just trying to get into position to take some more shots if needed. But those 2 guys need to be gone, plain and simple. So let's go on to my psychic phase. So Shadow Seer going to do smite on the Centurions.
Go for it, buddy.
That's the cast on 7.
Yep, so D3 mortal wounds.
For 3.
So he'll die. And he'll go down to 1 wound. So these guys are probably as good as dead.
So I'm going to do all 4 fusion pistols into the Centurion.
3-man squad and 1-man squad, go for it.
So hitting on 3s. That's 2 hit. 2's to wound.
No, they're not. They're 3s to wound.
3's to wound.
Because it's toughness 5, so 1 wound.
Yep.
-4, but I'm in cover, so that'll put me to a 5 up save.
Cool.
5 up save. Oh, I've seen a 6 as well, so he'll die.
Yep.
There's only 1 wound left, so yep.
And last but not means least, Skyweaver doing haywire into Centurions. So D6 shots for 3. Hitting on 3s for 2. Strength 4.
So 5's to wound. For 1 wound. -1, so 3 up save. Saved.
So that ended about round 4 complete. Again, I went last. Centurion's gone, which is main one because that would have been 2 points for David. Basically, I've done exactly what was needed to.
Yeah.
So it's basically on to.
Before moving to Battle 5, scores 2 for Rob, 1 to me, 1 to Ross. CPs hasn't changed, Ross still has 2, we've all got 0. But this next battle round is probably going to find who the victor is.
Absolutely.
So Ross, do you want to see what you roll?
Absolutely.
2, Rob.
On a 3.
And I have rolled 3, so Rob, we'll re-roll.
Yep.
Go for it, buddy.
Something like 6.
6. That's a
6.
6.
Stop it, guys! I want to roll 2.
It's a 6. That's
Oh.
a 6.
Stop it, guys!
So Rob,
For
that's
6.
a 6.
Hey!
So Rob, do you want to go first?
I do indeed. All good. And my movements, so the 2 troop squads there, so 3-man and singleton, are within 3 inches of that objective, holding that, and push them back to try and reduce any range shots at them. My Skyweaver has come on top of the building, where he's take pot shots at David's warlord, hopefully get rid of him, only on 1 wound. And my Shadow Seer is there ready to do some smite and grenade action against the Centurions. So let's go straight on to my Psychics. Going with smite, so
On Centurions?
on Centurions, closest target, so on a 5. Yep. D3, that's 3 wounds. That's
So 1 dies and 1's down over now.
Yep. And going on to shooting now. So Haywire going into.
My captain?
Yeah. I've got a bad feeling about this, but let's see what happens.
I
So
don't.
D6 shots for 3.
Okay,
Hit them on 3s. All hit. Strength 4.
so 4's to win.
So 2 wounds at -1.
So because I'm in cover, it'll bring me back to my 2-up save. So,
This roll probably decides a lot of the game, by the way.
okay, whatever.
Oh! Precision grenade launcher from Shadow Seer onto Centurions. So hitting on 2s. Again, where they're missing.
Don't think it's a problem, Rob.
So, end of my turn 5. Yeah, I was very, very lucky taking out the captain.
Very good indeed, buddy.
And taking reduced amount of scoring victory points on that one.
Yeah,
but
I've
I've,
got no objectives now.
yeah, but I've still got very little left, so we'll see what happens. So, you two guys, see what happens.
Scores at the moment are still 2 to Rob,
Yep.
1 to me and Ross. CP, Ross only has 2 command points left, we have 0. So,
Yep.
Ross, go ahead, buddy. 4. 2. So it'll be 1,000 Suns to go next, I'd assume.
Yeah, absolutely. So 1,000 Suns, turn 5. So let's face it, I can't win. But I have a couple of options. I could leave David alone. If I leave David alone, his Assault Marines can go for my point, giving him 2, and if I leave those Centurions alone, a couple more turns, and maybe he might come up to 3, and maybe draw with Rob. All the more possible if I pick away Rob. Forcing a draw, which I'd be okay with, you know, then Rob, it means I'm coming last, but it means no one wins, because I am that spiteful sometimes. Equally, I can go back, go for my point, and provided David doesn't get any points, it should move me into possibly 2nd place. How spiteful do I want to be? Because David could also decide, nah, I don't want to either. Let's see in the movement phase. So now I'm just going to go for David. I want to get my backfield back, you know. If I'm going to get anything, I'm just going to retreat back into my own area. If I can clear out the Assault Marines, all the better. Had to go in a funny wee line just to get that, but will give me a few shots on them. With that, let's do it, because I'm not going to sack it, it's okay. So my Rubric Marines, not many of them can actually shoot at the Assault Marines, only the bolters, so it's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Soul Reaper as well. The pistol is just within range. So 5 shots from the pistol, from the bolters, hitting on 3s. Oh wow, only 2 hit. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, minus 2 AP.
So 5-up saves. Both saved.
What? I can't catch a break, man, but the Soul Reapers will take you out. Soul Reaper cannon, 3 sticks, I don't suffer the effects of being heavy. Okay. Wounding on 3s. Are you serious? Well, it's going to be a 6-up save.
So 1 Marine dies.
Seriously, how did that happen? I thought I'm minus 2 AP. I should be absolutely decimating them. Sure, I could have maybe have gone with, you know, Bench to the Long War, but I was pretty confident. Right, okay, just to recap, it's going to be, I think, Rob, you're on 2 points, I'm on 1, David's on 1, I've got 2 command points, the other guys have 0. With that, we'll be going on to David's next turn, as we go into Firelord's turn 5.
So end of turn 5, Firelords have a chance to maybe bring it to a draw. We'll see what we can do here. Let's crack on. So it's going to take some insane rolls and insane bravery. The Assault Marines have moved on up and the Centurions have moved on down. So It's probably going to take some horrific rolls from the Root Marines for this to pay off, because they're a troop choice and I'm not, but let's crack on. So Centurions have moved on up, none of the Flamers are in range, and one of the Hurricane Bolters is in rapid fire, the other is not, so it's 18 shots, hitting on 3s. So we'll take away all the 1s and 2s. There we go. Oh, get them away. And your toughness 4.
Sure am.
4s to wound you, Ross. So take all these out. There you go, buddy.
Okay, okay. Now you're only damage 1, so it's going to be 2 up saves.
Sure is.
You can bet I'm going to command point 1 to deny you any deaths.
Go for it, command point it.
Command point it. Yeah,
Yep, so 1 dice.
1 goes down.
Assault Marines are now going to attack. Start with the 2 Flamers. Automatic hits. For 8. So 8 hits here. Wounded on 4s. So there's 6 wounds.
Okay, okay. 2 up saves because you're only 1 damage.
Cool.
Another 1 bites the dust.
And then we've got 4 bolt pistols. For 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. For another 2 wounds. Another 1 dies.
Another 1
so you've
dies.
lost, what, 3 so far?
Indeed.
And then one of the champions could chuck a crack grenade, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s because strength 6, -1, and it's damage D3, so 4 up saves. Yep, nailed it. I'm going to declare a charge with the Centurions. It's an 11-inch charge to get to the back of these 1,000 Suns.
I could have chosen to take the back ones off and deny this charge, but that's not where fun is born. So David, you've got a long bomb charge. Yep, I will try to overwatch. So I'll start with Soul Reaper Can first. 4 shots, hitting 6s. Nope. And then I've got 1 bolt gunshot. No. So 11-inch charge, David.
Yep, 1
Can
shot.
you do it?
Nope. I've got no command points to reroll, so nope. Moving on, got another charge over here.
So you got all your Overwatch there, Ross?
I'm very tempted to grant you my command point.
Bribe me with it, go for
Just
it.
bribe. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to bribe you because I want to see this game go big.
So remember, in multiplayer, guys, there is a stratagem where you can trade a command point. So go for it. No, you can't do it.
Why not?
Oh no, you can. Yeah, because you have to have a command point to
Yep.
trade. So if you're going to give me that command point, I will use that immediately to re-roll that dice. So if I roll a 5+,
Go big, David. I want to see if you can do this.
not even
No.
close. But
No.
thanks for the command point.
It's okay.
So nobody's got command points left now.
No.
No, because
yeah,
you.
Yeah, you just used it.
We're done.
Yep, well done. So going on to this charge here.
Assault Marine's going to fly on in now. Overwatch, Ross.
Yeah, no, this one will hurt you. Sorry, can first, 4 shots, hitting on 6s. Wounding you on 3s. Taking out that crane, but it's 2 wins, 6 up saves.
2 Marines go down.
Okay, okay.
Next.
3 bolt gun shots, I believe. Yep, because one of the flame in the back isn't in range. 3 bolt gun shots. Well, 1's a pistol. Hit on 6s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. Have a wound.
Another one gone.
3 down.
And then we have the flamer itself. D6 for 3 automatic hits. Wounding on 4s.
For
none.
nothing. Charging in.
Oh look.
They're in. Assault Marines are now going to swing, so we've got 6 chainsword attacks and 2 thunder hammers from the sergeant. So chainswords, we are going to be hitting on 3s for 4 hits, wounding on 4s for 3 wounds on the rubrics. Give me some wound drops.
Okay, okay. Here comes my 2 pluses.
Cool.
Nailed it.
And then thunder hammer from the sergeant, swinging 2 of those, hitting on 4s because of -1. For 2 hits, wounding on 2s for 1 wound, and it's -3 and D3 damage, so 5 up invul. One of them bites the dust.
1,000 Suns to attack back. So 3 attacks from the regular rubric Marines. Going to be 3 to hit with 6 is activating Death to the False Emperor. And a potential extra 1. I'll just reroll that one because it was a miss. Yep. 4 to wound you. And 1 wound, David.
Cool. Saved.
Okay, okay. And now my stave. 6 is to hit. 3 to hit. 2 attacks. Any 6s are Death to the False, which there is 1. So we'll roll that Death to the False. What should we get? Wounding you on 3s. For 1 wound. -1 AP.
Saved.
Morale phase for the Imperial Fists. I did suffer quite a few casualties.
You mean Fire Lords?
Fire Lords. Successor chapters, that's okay. So I am going to go first. I fail on a 5 with the Rubik Marines. Nope, I'm okay.
And I lost 3, so I fail on a 6. But I get to re-roll it due to... Well, I don't fail it, but yeah. So that wasn't a 6, it was a 4. But yeah, nothing happens there. Right, that's the end of battle round 5, and the score is 3 to Rob because he has First Blood, Slay the Warlord, First Strike, sorry, Slay the Warlord, and he's actually holding his objective. We're now factoring the objective's points in now because the game might end. Ross has 2 points because he got Slay the Warlord, and he also has the objective for being a troop choice over there with his Rubik Marines versus my Assault Marines. I have 1 point because I got First Strike. So the game will continue, I believe, on a 3+. We're all out of command points, so go for it, Rob.
Dice.
Do the honours.
Here we go. It goes on.
So battle round 6.
Right, guys. Battle round 6. Let's see who actually starts it off.
Ross will go first.
Got 3. David?
Yep. I've got a 5.
5, and for me,
Whoa.
off the board.
Again.
And I've got a 2.
So I'll definitely take first turn. So into the recap, I'm going to keep the Assault Marines where they are. I know they can fall back and shoot, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to hope that my Thunderhammer can swing some more Marines out of existence. Over here, my Centurions have just moved on over. They're going to put every Hurricane Bolter they can into this bike. It's not got its wound marker, but it only has 1 wound left.
Correct.
It might do some damage, we'll see. Hurricane Bolters into the Skyweaver, 12 shots. I'm not in any rapid fire range, so hitting on 4s due to your -1. It's looking mediocre at best. Yeah, that's not good. 4s to wound because you're toughness 4. So it's 2 wounds. I need you to give me 1 failed save.
Yeah, he's gone.
Dead, so he is gone. 3 bolt pistols into the Rubik Marines. We get 2 hits. We get 1 wound.
2 up save, all to dust, we're fine. Smashing.
Centurions are going to long bomb charge into the Shadow Seer. Gonna grenade launcher me?
Gonna grenade launcher. Hit on 6s.
No. I need a 12-inch charge to get there, so give me some double 6s. Nope. Moving on. These Assault Marines need to be a hero now, so 6 attacks from the Chainswords, 2 from the Thunderhammer from the Sergeant. So, don't count drop die. Chainswords.
3 step.
Terrible. 2 hits. 4s to wound. For no wounds, and the Thunderhammer hit on 4s for 1 hit, wounding on 2s for nothing. Want to hit me back, Ross?
Absolutely, so I'm going to get 3 regular attacks, hit on 3s, 6s are death to the False Emperor. Oh. Wounding you on 4s. No. And the stave will do better than your Thunderhammer. Hit on 3s, activating death to False Emperor on a 6. Which I hit. Wounding you on 3s. Didn't do very good in wounds. It's going to be -1 AP, 4 up save.
Failed, 1 Marine goes down. We'll take off, let's get here.
So just to recap, nothing much has still changed. We've still got drawn out combat. Centurions are moving around. Who's going to go next, me or Rob? If it's me, it's going to be very short because it's just straight into combat. On a mighty 2 with Rob's 2. We'll try again. I got a 1.
I got 2.
2. On you go, Rob.
Onto my psychic. Well, in my movement phase, I've just moved Shadow Seer forward. So I'm going straight onto Psychics. So Smite onto Centurions. Cast on an 8 for D3. And for a fat 3.
So 1 Centurion's dead, 1's down. 1.
Down 2 wounds.
Down 2 wounds.
And onto shooting phase, going to do my hallucinogen grenade launcher at him. So hitting on 2s, that's hit. Leadership 8.
Leadership 8 for them, yeah.
Yeah. That's a 9, so that's D3 mortal wounds.
Dead.
For 2 Centurions dead. So as I haven't got any combat, I choose, and I'm going to go David this time.
Okay, so my submarines will swing first. 4 attacks with the chainswords. They all hit. Winning on 4s. 2 wind drops.
Okay. Death. It's going to be all the dust, 2 up save. Ooh, 1 goes down.
And then swinging the Thunderhammer for 4s to hit. For 1 hit. And 2s to wound. It's a wound.
5 up invult.
So 2 go down.
Oh no. Okay, Rob, my attack's back. You don't get any option this time. Gonna start with my regular Rubric Marine. Hitting on 3s, 6 is a death to False Emperor. Nope. 4s to wounds. Yep, David, fail me a wounds. No, that's a pass. And then I've got 2 for my 4th stave. Hitting on 3s, 6 are death to False Emperor. Okay, we'll just re-roll that essentially. Yep. Wounding you on 3s. 1 wound, -1 AP.
Saved.
Oh, darn it. Let's not kid ourselves. It's only me and David here.
So we're now on to the last half of Battle Round 6, guys. We should point that out.
Yeah, so this is my turn. I don't have much option but go for Dave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smite. The danger of that is that I'll choose the champion because I like to live dangerously. If I miscast this, he kills himself and he automatically dies. Automatically kills my guy because I suffer D3 mortal wounds, and David would suffer D3 mortal wounds. This could result in me wiping out both me and David. I don't plan that to be the case, but it'd be funny. So I'm going to do a test. I only cause 1 mortal wound on anything between 1 and 10, and then I cause D3 if I get 11 or 12. And a 12 is essentially the death of all of us. I really want to roll a 12. Right, I got a 7, so it's only going to be...
You rolled the dice you wanted, but not in the right
not in the right order. If I got them the other way around, that would have been hilarious.
So 1 Marine will bite the dust.
1's dead. My aspiring sorcerer does have an Inferno Bolt Pistol. Gonna shoot you in the face, David. 3's tip. Nope.
No, you're not.
So, it's time to choose who... In fact, no, I really have to choose myself. I don't think you can actually choose your opponent to strike
you
first.
can, it's after all charges, I think. Oh yeah, and your first attack, so go
Yeah,
for it.
so no, I don't think I get to choose. I'm definitely going to go first. Rubric Marine, 1 attack, death to False Emperor on 6. He misses. Going to be the 4th stave, hitting on 3s, 6 is death to False Emperor. That's cocked. That's cocked.
Up it.
It's a miss. Wounding you on 3s. That's a wound.
4 up save.
4 up save indeed.
Failed, so I'll take off the non-hammer.
Okay.
And it does mean I'll no longer hold the objective, but...
Well, I don't think you ever held the objective.
You know what I mean, if you were dead.
Yeah.
Thunderhammer swinging back, hit on 4s. 1 hit. Winning in 2s. It's a wound. 5 up invul.
5 up invul.
Nailed it.
Fine. That is the end of Battle Round 6. Let's not kid ourselves. Congratulations, Rob, you have won.
Thank you very much.
I really don't think me and David can stop you. You have double the amount of models that we have. We're just punching each other into the ground in the corner.
So what we're going to do, guys, is Rob will win automatically because he's got too many points. He's got a point over there. He's got first strike, slay the warlord.
Yep.
He'll jump on that for the other point. So we know Rob was won. Rob, you've won.
Yep.
Thank you.
But what we want to do, guys, is we're not going to roll for Battle Round 7.
Well, we'll roll for it, see if you legitimately win.
Okay, fair enough. Go for it. Roll for
So 4 up.
it. No, the game would end. Rob would win.
But me and David, we're going to punch each other out. Who can make it here? In our last round, me and David will try and
A
punch.
little bit of bonus fight, eh?
Yep.
Yep, so guys, take a dice.
Because I will try and smite you again, by the way, and see if I end us all with my psychic shenanigans. 4.
3.
Go for smite shenanigans. So guys, this is bonus fight time. Ross is going to go straight into smite.
Yeah, Dave's like, don't smite, you end me, or I could end us all. It's going to be hilarious. On a 5 or above, I kill David, and I'm happy with that result. On a 12 or a double 1, this is going to be a different story.
12 or double 1, we all die.
Actually, there's no rolling, we all die. No, you just die. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed. That was probably one of our most tense and closest Carnage battle reports that we have done. At the end of the day, there was less than, 10 models on the field.
Pretty much I only had about 5.
Yeah, considering how that is 3 armies worth, that was quite intense. Fair chunks just taken out of the forces straight through the
And
match.
it was very close all the way through.
All the way through.
Loved
Mobility, I think, was quite key for that one. I think me and David were both limited on it. Obviously, that was a Harlequin's strength, but still, the amount of damage we did to each other was that was a lot. That was a lot.
Impressive.
So we'll go around, go your our thoughts first, guys. So Ross, what was your thoughts overall in the battle or your army?
I think I just kind of said it there, but yeah, no, I was 1,000 Suns, quite good. The problem is, I obviously was reducing a bit of mobility on that one, which made it a little bit more difficult. But generally, you know, in the later stage of the games, I think then my endurance really began to pick up. I got a lot of firepower directed my way, I think about turn 3. And yeah, I did manage to endure quite well.
It's your 2 up arm save, that's what does
It's
it.
all to dust. If you bring volume shots onto 1,000 Suns, but you don't bring the damage, they're going to just endure it like there's no tomorrow. Aramin and the Demon Prince both being incredibly aggressive was possibly key for me as well. Essentially stopping David's firepower Centurions and putting a little bit of pressure on Rob as well. Generally, I was quite happy. There's many things I could have done differently. But would I have? Well, I think having less than 10 models at the end of the game certainly brought the carnage out, so I'm very happy with it.
For me, it went sort of to plan to a certain extent of getting in there early, scoring the points what I can, and retreating and holding where I could, as well as still moving up and doing a bit more, being more aggressive. The Somber Sentinel, for the Dreaming Shadow mask of firing haywire when they die, works a treat, and I've used it quite a few times. You guys might have seen I've used it, done it on tournament play as well as tournament test, and it is brilliant. Ross found out with his Storm Sage last time.
Yes.
But for against an infantry base list against David, it was very much not lackluster, to be brutally honest. It's more speed and getting the objectives where I needed. Fusion works every time, and with the Soaring Spikes mask for moving and shooting pistols at no minuses, that helps a hell of a lot. I didn't want to go anywhere near Ross in that corner, to be honest, because I wouldn't have done very much to you, to be brutally honest. With a, yes, I may have quite a bit of shots, but he just wouldn't have done very much to you. You would have gone 2s for days. But other than that, there was some very, very lucky shots and unlucky for saves, especially on your captain.
Right.
Sat on the top, but I needed some luck on there, and I did. Yes, Ross, I know I camped out on 4 up in 1 saves for days, and you didn't really.
That's what they do.
We weren't able to capitalise on the death hex, but at the same time, I needed a little bit of luck. But yeah, brilliant game yet again, guys.
So Firelords, really simple recap for me actually. The army is designed to only do one thing: hope people come to me
And
so I
tank
can
it.
smash them up, or sit back and then I get to shoot you. The objective or the game itself, I can get very unlucky positioning where I couldn't really allow that. I couldn't sit and shoot somebody. I also couldn't really snare someone into coming to me, purely because the way that Carnage works, we're deployed right against each other. So that's how it is. Would I have done anything differently for Firelords? Probably not. Chose my position on the battlefield probably differently if I had that luxury through the roll-offs to choose my side. Quite like the Centurions, I must admit, with the new points drop, thanks to Chapter Approved 2018.
Really good.
It's made them viable again. You were seeing on lists where Centurions weren't really getting showcased anymore. There was even a rumour at one point, people saying that are they going to get removed, are they going to get Primatist? And we went, well, there's always something called Aggressors, so they're not going to get Primatist, but people just weren't taking them, they cost too much. See, now I feel they're worth it. They didn't win the victory today, but I can see...
They just camped out and took the damage.
I can see the potential that they can field in a 1v1 situation. So, not disappointed at all with the Firelords. We'll hopefully maybe get to see them now that Centurions are viable again, making their way back onto another one of our standard battle reports.
Sounds good to me.
So thanks again for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. Always love to hear from people what they think of Carnage games, because they are always just a mess. So many things happen, so much destruction, and we hope you guys do thoroughly enjoy. Please check us out on social media to see our current projects, and check us out on Patreon as well to help support the channel, bring you more content. So thanks again, and we will see you on another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.